obon say ya kwehye bo ebo na ye hye no we didn't take into account monetary events say sika bi eda baby na abana kwehye bo meye we bon say afebedu na amanfo na otwe apro etwe abo so ye mfa ho ne baby ba kunye sika ne fe pese o de o ba hye ne ye adwuma say aban no 24-hour economy the man he said there it's becoming so evidence I say aye market for now the market construction abano ye mpacho what you say as to what I say never so ma afi akọ adwuma ankasa so because almost say omu kreti market na bia say farm produce no ha say buy nya maybe dey go a but oman adwuma no ankasa wahin that is the most important thing in the economy no I was say every year bia the economy minister me hu say bia ye di wo say yenya fiscal space about 15% of GDP bia oman every year bia the 10% of our GDP is going into job creation ye be fair adwuma for mabu na nya adwuma ye and only tipaye kese oman say economy no ye fam ye hin emudwi me hin say mabu na nya adwuma ni bia nya oman economy no ye be kasa ho fefefe kwa ntimi de odi atudwa no mpanifo say osama na ofe obububa nti ase ehu kakra obububa na beduru fie wie ne ehu seni tie dia ne yen no ye betime hu se de the import and I say ni trim popa for the new economy na omoka no ebe me ehu because of my economy de ne ma miensa titru ye agriculture energy jobs creation enema miensa we ni enema me say aban bia wutimi di gina wi a omane ho ton aduane efo oman say aduane ye ka say afu ewo mu say yesi niam bo ayefo nkrase ba ye ne ewo krom no de eto no na ye to no anka say reflect me hu say bia idokunu mu say bro bag say 4-5 million Ghana cedis wo nkrase edumre bi na mo to no 1000 dokunu 7 series ya na mabwa ma kumasi fo ne nkranfo yesu anso so emeye kofa bey omuhu ye mobo fish say ba ku ya twatwamu esinasini say refish mo de tetesini for this is eno na mo de gigye meanwhile mo se ne ma bia ba form enso ye hunu so and that is a problem enti say aban epese o new economy ni nyane say ye benya enema ato in a stabilized system and I say reduce prices na man for ho hare wo mo ayeza o man every year bia say enche ombakwa tra say omo baba be ye new salary omo the new wage bi beba ye betu 10% 5% whatever ye tumu nyina wie na say ntumu ni ba na manfo nya esomfaso na say ahoto ne ma oman ye beka sa ebe ye omo si clichés these acronyms ni slogans ane mani nyina no ye no aye wo form no ye hu somfaso ntimi de oma me mpese meka se piafa de new economy no mo de ba no ho ebeto jewia Ghana for betimi apensen ho ami ehu niam pa mo pese o muka
but on the grounds on say I see something say yaw me de be ameka say omani mu nye den ti se ne na 2024 and 2022 2023 na Ghana for ekikemo
between 2022 to
2022 to 2023 ending 24 crowd de na eyeka
na pekeba
na peke but 22 23 na eyebre mu odin ma Ghana
yes
ebi ni hot 2025 ni 2026 basika nipa de beto ade purchasing power so pa no by that Bank of Ghana and the Finance Ministry sterilization, wama Jessica. Well, they are Oma mopping up funds in the system. It's ama inflation. Any adeno, intimi and costro at tiba forms are.
Economy home and
very good. I said the expansion of the economy, growing the economy.
Baby.
I said, I acquired to say. Ya doafo no bi nipa entimi nka se ahokyere e wo ho ba nipa so ntimi nka se ne ho tono pa anti akoyo se ejeje mu bi untimi complaining na se ahokyere bi okọ na wo so ntimi nka se wo ho aton so yeah, you get what I mean.
So I think this is what the new economy should be addressing.
Very good.
And akota the asante boy kenye ya me de kakre so no say that new economy ye the dollar bejina inflation gina 3.4 policy rate nam 14% to say 12% near there na konta say best start here feel in our local economy in the pocket of Ghanaians. Government should start targeting indigenous Ghanaians. So investment where ye koyen wo your friend say mining, ye kwen no agriculture, ye kwen no industry ni ade. Sabane toko sword na ni kobu foreigners. Ene no ko jai Ghana for no sane ne akota de emfa ne say ye starting mining kakra ya. Say ye targeting indigenous people. So mo be ra mining mo a Ibrahim Mahamakum, Dr. Kwabnado for so erem ye another a batch of Ghanaians erem no. Akota ye hu esom fa so kakra. Say ene aboya ma ye gold. Yaba benya more ye de kwa adwama so kokoton ye nya dollars ni be ra economy ni
so na nanaje ba fo wu aba homa no so. Lawyer nanaje ba fo wu amemo ache.
Good morning, Patrick, to say.
Odom no nti ye ho ye. Etiefo ne ayefo ye ne menhia mrahye bedwani, menhia south, mrahye bedwani na atwetwe nkomo. Madaroma o, mo kasa free mrahye bedwafie to Ghana for nkra se anti LGBT kill bill mo ko pass na anu fiada no. It is bereft with so many dilution and deletions and brofono doso. Edia ben ade na ewo mu anti mu fi se enye ne kwan paso ene mra wo senka ye de bra abonten no na ase dom no kese no de omutumi ade aba abonten.
So mini ameda sepa bichiao no kasa ya cheyi
and so me hwehwe baby am hu na se wo ya wo sra assemble to
fo nyina so ene kuma sini asanteman ne tinti ne titie nyina mu ne se wo hwe mra na eda ho no a eye mra bia ufa Ghana mra bia no a mra ne bebre ewu bi ufa mra na bebre ewu mu bi na de ma mra ne danso eye se obi ekutia obi a obo eye obi a obo se de nsem hu dawuro eno na ma mra no enye so na se uhwe mra na enna no mo pass ye no a ene kane no difference o mini se ene ya mandi pe bi hu kwan se omode omutumi bo ge hu dawura omonto mra so atase now ye nyina yi nim se amanya ewo abruchire no mi ade die ema ede omabeji gi no atumu ye dawubo ene nkrato enti se uti pass mra edi kum edi tiamra no bedre kura no a na se o makwan si en mo gi hu dawuro ena ye mo gi yentu gi hu nkra na chese sebi akoye kwasiko no gina kwantia enu ntina amaye ni abre no
Mebao sesia imrei yeti o mampani na o kase speaker kra kase ne ho adwiri no na korom sambi
my wadaroma ebse kasa well fidi na chika krawo
sa but you see how the ultimate can hello okay na o mampani wo lande na ne kase mu se bill na o ma pass no ono so ne legal team be hwem ni ade na niam bi wo mu ne wada ho adi akere era babin so kasa se ne hu kra adwiri no se o ma pass mra no to ne leadership kusia as the law stands now is there anything that can come out of Emma Mampani ensign and now say parliament betima kase ye sako hemra ni mu bio abrama passing
oh say parliament no enyam pie a ebia ombe ibetumi se parliament ye master of your own rules
okay
inti bia parliament no ibetumi abobo ni emabi hu ewo ho
okay
but the whole point is that se sia ya pass de eno ne mra no ewo se omanpanyi ye de konanima o sign no na oman ade ba ko nso ne se dibia yen nipa ebedi ye ni mu kroma se omanpanyi asa ya na omu pekwasi bruni ani mu adom dodo enti eba niema bi a se Ghana ni no kra se bo no ho ban a na se anyi bruni mpa ya na ye pese ye ma bruni mum anije danse e be ma Ghana ni no ani ya be bo Ghana ni no ho eban
okay
ye ti da be kasa o share CDD for report Afro Barometer report survey omo ye Ade Kyeɛ ka ho asem ya
LGBTQ
which is over 90% of Ghanaians na omo efwa so say yen famre bi mra ye de beko atia me pacho so kaya
okay
enti eno ne Ghana for sebi omo gina ye enti we oman panyin na se ukọ akwantuo mu ne ekubisa ho asem a sebi was say o state the position of the Ghanaian people but when ye usha as oman panyin na ontumi enka asem no se ne se so e den
okay
no na aye bibia e den e wo ho so etiminia me omanpanyi ya pass awie wadwene ye ose wo ho oh Ghana for position omo pese ye take no against the practices inti se position o pese ye take against the practices are omo de ba me signing so what you say na so ko e te say afi na wo ko explain ana rob ana wa wani a Olubuni no watono. What does he know very respectfully about the standing orders of our parliament?
Okay.
What does he even know about the constitution of Ghana? And who hiano? And ya no me hiano. The hiano ne say ya pass mrebia. Ya de chi sebe sa ne ye no ye pesi ye de chi no ye chi sign. Wadwene ye wo say wo ho. Ebio so man panyin etosubio. The promises you make here, bra wo position no. Oba aban mu no. I said the was what you chine na ase wo binom ho. So what I say. Wo sha ansa ne ye be swear to office, wo shia ye papa no masofo mpanyifo bi. Asbe o kan ne se ye pese ye bra gay sem no a enye sebe emra ne hia. Ni mum no e wo se inkyerɛkyerɛ fa ya mamre ne ya mane ho ne yɛhyɛ mu kena meanwhile your position ne deɛ wankasa wo position o say emra no ɛsi pass no ba o be sign then na mamre ne amane a yɛhyɛ mu kena afide no so bɛka ho na sabi o se yɛhyɛ amamre ne amamne mu kena why na was wo tu saa na mo no ɛnya aban a wo de bɛhyɛ sabi enwuma a yɛsua mu yɛsuku dem
no correct
ɛnya aban enti ade na eno na abeka ho asem so ati ase and now no other one to say ye money e wo fa asefo wo school ya start kirekire o mu ge niema ye bibi akosi book ma ye kirekire o na no wa anti bi
e ho asem bai
enti asa ban untumi nsi gina ye enti asa ade no just like many others no ase tumi ana open no keka asa enti dru ba bi na say so of feature ne se eka ho asem pa na sabi akoye bibie wo ho
era e beda ase anopai e wo so nkyire mu ade amae
seda e wo awurade ho be chia mu nyina
yes yeah jo so pa okay yaw
ndi finance minister nsem a wo kan say
you were talking about
economy.
The indigenous businessmen.
Let's start investing in them, giving them the opportunities. More the enabling environment. Na yensusumfa GRA, Ghana Revenue Authority in Tata omo. Na say the Tata brofuni bia, ka brofuna rise and free omu krom. Ama mewura into your country, I say ama me investment. Ne Ghana bank singina akwaya lata for dia. Akoya ho bank kwa Ghana for the women say I say be merchant bank me bo akonta merchant bank and be a Fidelity
Universal Merchant Bank
Fidelity Prudential
Data Bank
de and be a consolidated bank in Ghana Commercial Bank so no they are bind there but they anchor individuals no and the Universal Merchant Bank and Fidelity so akota inti ne say ye ra into mining nimu a ne aso da ye hunu say yes so ya wo Ghana for mrantie Ghana for businessmen a omo ye liquid simple omo nye too liquid sa na bi ebe mo some years bi na omo de grow na omo take over akweta yenye na no Ibrahim amako takwada amaya wa take over nye na gold yi oje a no de akwa gold board no ye ti krom ya te se nkrofo yo mugu oboase yo mutu gold akwenta wa te se omo gold omatu omo de bosme ba kokra ko se gold board for omo nyeda nkrofo yo mugu mansi asanko se wan for no akwenta wa ti bi da se yese omatu gold no maba be kire Ghana for se gold ye nya no bosome kra ye nya ne se da new month for ya ti bi da but na ye nya Ghanaians a omura into sa sector honomo a omo open up to Ghana for bosome ye no ye nya say ye de akwa gold board akota ni nyina so no kokoton no abrochire emayen ye friend say forex near the ababewura ye economy no na attend things around akota ye ma Ghana for no kwan areas which say sa telecommunication yakota dominated by foreigners dominated by foreigners MTN ne Telecel and ne de nyina mo from say
Airtel Tigo no cry unhuso
mo fintech ku se de foreigners nko a yembie mo ma Ghana for no bi so and starting ra honom yes glow when wakwa ra other African countries
no sponsor Premier League
mo Ghana yetete ase na ye hwene sa it is a finance minister and say yes in 2017 the 2027 budget aeba ye be hu sa niam na akunta se ye be satenia felisa niam no e wo mayimu a akunta se me ye Ghana ni na se me ye investment e wo ye friend se telecommunication industry ni mu a akunta da be ni ate se ye bosomi aso Ibrahim ama ko da man hoyi akunta so wosesa ne mfa so onya ye de akọ Nigeria na so sesa Ghana he ya no de gu at least obeto car obeto na no ami hu se yesi articulate bi asalaya ekotakwa ene daman hoyi ne dia yes we invest auto machines auto modern
so
mining
years time obeye ekwan a
concrete
cement
yes akuta ni nyina say your mine dia yeti kromi oboase kwan nye nana do dan kwaku fodo na ye from anwan kwanta tu oboase a na ne papa na akunta yete ho no nana yo se nka akunta ban kra na ye from anwan kwanta nka efie bi asanta run about to oboase akuta say concrete road ene nkeko 66 ena Anglo Gold for na ya akuta nkese yen enka wo oboase kro no mu a o se nka hu potuo e wo oboase kro no mu he gold ayetu no kro no mu but ene hwe de ye kire
na no foreign domination
yes foreign on fa but akuta yen start na yen invest yen believe in our own yes ukro mu pete odu na ma ayire said de ya akuta Dr. Kwabnado for ne wakwa prisia bogoso sa hit go full so said de ya abai akuta nanu na miridia hu se nkrofona no mu go no mama ni for over 100 years o
we
hefa so bia ni kronim
die hu kwa
ye disisakwa kwa ene Dr. Kwabnado for ni team omo call no omo assure adehia wo bogoso omo assure omo prisia
$20 million
yes akuta community nim omefa emum nantie omefa mum abawa and akuta it is creating jobs se ene aban na wo se nkokọ prisia kwan a company ni kwa akoye kwan no now take it burden no from aban it is sika nka aban de be kwa akoye kwan no company na ye aban betimi de akwa akoye baby fufuro de ama aboa moman ni nyina a developing akuta se yan start ni and give you opportunities to yan kase yan crofo na ayese susu no obon se eja aban ne kwa akosesa de obeba no se an ye ba be review contract ye ba be review de ende akuta review ne do baby ama businessman no susu no eya no musuro se on be venture into this area so odini sika kwa akowura honum no politics bitten, twice shy
we have been in this nation
yes
when Tata Brewery Siao was in contention with Coca-Cola, Guinness.
Go me club ye. Say no no yes.
You will chrome hanomo and a timber merchants road contractors be in the name of politics and tribal sentiments, bigotry. Ye di any see a kuo be so.
Yeah.
Now you feel see
the long run.
And that Obasanjo the farming, one of the largest farms Nigeria.
Yeah.
Obasanjo oyenimfu. Obasanjo every year Dangote Adenuga
Yes.
Otedelo any empenifo bebria ono media they were fra wo say you people are doing something. What can I do
to help you?
Help you
expand.
Or the Chinese say, "Oh, create 1,000 billionaires."
Yes, in Nigeria.
By the time Onya fear do, or some 5 years.
Yes.
Onya fear do no more than.
No more than that.
It was conscious.
What is
it
China
was
for?
Deliberate.
Someone create 1 million billionaires in China.
Yes.
And almost starting her baby on Madru. It should be a
And
deliberate idea by government.
India also our policy said they are creating not people from outside.
I could say Indians are taking over the pharmaceutical industry.
Yes.
And they do papa be free India. About technology, laptops, and yeah, India never. It's Africa, better.
The whole Ghana. Nancy, research. Omo esika into $1 million. The whole nation year 3,000.
Ghana yenyebi.
You know 3,000. Ghana.
Say Oma.
You reckon say we a millionaire no.
Sika in dollars. Daho.
I say yes, we a millionaire. You know 3,000.
Nipa what Ghana how more bear $1 million
Yes, you know 3,000.
Now go that 3,000 there's what Makabi. 100
3,000. But over Nigeria.
Yes.
Nigeria you can have almost about $1 million.
Yes. But when you bear 10 million
young boys.
Young men.
What does that do? Emma nipa no kromo or invest or your business into employ. Abide by this time in our 69th birthday.
Yes.
Shouldn't be the biggest employer.
Debbie. Akuta yeti kuremu.
And you say Ghana buy no your beer on the Fanny Pache Ubiao. It was a private sector no.
And and
anka. Bon nipa ba Dango tend to be oil refinery.
No.
When was the last time Obi what is your Nigeria short oil?
Debbie. Being CBO
2 years ago.
Yes.
Nigeria for salary.
And then our supplier the back Ghana.
And our supply oil need be the
back Ghana.
Or lift oil
yes, at the back Ghana.
About 40%
yes.
of Nigerian oil and our refinery
produce more.
Now, oil industry no refinery no. Also was chassis of not politicians people so no.
Yes, when the
entire Nigerian media got up with Nigerians and our Oman Alliance is also operating that time. And then Nigeria say 3 years in Nigeria for petrol. Obi omutu petrol shorty. And our dinu kresuntino. Petrol is available across the nation.
In abundance.
Ne was why for. And then politicians. And that Tamari refinery. Say you will bear 2 or 3 refineries on Ghana. And Kayan top petrol 9 cities.
Apart from
that, the byproducts of the petrol crude no.
Bitumen no.
2024 na. So I'm a quiet or more.
Yes.
Also compare bitumen way.
Free Cote d'Ivoire
to me kase. What Tony gate mu. Na yesuko suya.
Burkina no atuni gate mu. And akota
Burkina so atu gate na yesuko suya.
Arehosem ne se Ghana yatena se. Yehunu se ye imported poultry ba omani mu so much. And over the number of poultry farms e wo Ghana isa into ye expand yakunta ye ko target awo China for ne awo na betina kroma abra ye ti kuremu ye nim kranim se Boris B over the years oba akwala ketu akredi a na obo poultry din a obo Boris B edin e de batawo akunta ye bo akate farms ne ye bo infum farms ye bo dako farms no ne ade akunta adenti ne yen setom na no na mete se yen papa doctor o se kwa me despite ne Ofurisa Ponoma decided say be one of the biggest poultry farms our Kwa area honomo e baby amoma start here omo eye construction akonta sadie we or say government na krafre omo se ke mumra yate samu ye bibi say akonta poultry nkukọ ne poultry force a ye kra be di kuremu a eku ye nya asem ketu awu na se ye nya Ghanaian businessmen a omaso daye so mo pese omu rasa industry nim na okona kunta anya kra no omo be ye adwuma poultry farm no Ghana for thousands even cleaners kro mbe prapra ho kra no e ya
poultry industry no
The supply chain.
Supply chain.
Ne cycle na ekɔ no ɛwa but yɛtete kuro nim ɛne ɛhwɛ ne saa ɔmo yiyi nkosia ɔmo fiti nkokɔ no
ɔsɛ Kwame Despite ne ofori sapon
so
ɔmo yɛ poultry
so
we are looking at about 100,000 and 200,000 beds
yes
ɔmo nyɛ
nneɛma nkete yes
so if they put this thing on edu maybe ana maybe say na me ka say ekokɔ nkete project it was good but sɛ nka aban no to me ɛka say
communicators ne ho
nipa bɛ 20 bi ɔmo ensemu ye ɔmo poultry ni mu na ɔhyɛ ɔmo akyi a
yes
asante
ye the best na ebremo
bebre no ɔmo nkokɔ awuo
farm ni si wo kwa nkokɔ na wu
bebre ɔmo ntuma survive
why
Omanhene 3 months. Say 3 months.
Nipa say na nkokɔ say asante
eti effect nya nkokɔ
asante me ba
ade ayeti ya
ɔmo de ma ɔmo no bosumi bɛ nsia ba
yesi nkosia buso
nam si yare
eti bosumi 9 no nkokɔ say na akɔhu yesi akokɔ we nkokɔ nketekete nkokɔ
ɛna kota bi a enkaban na
you don't see them
akota Ministry of Agric enkaban na nkomo me yehunu sɛ nkokɔ nketekete after 3 months yehu sɛ nkokɔ na nyinyini enti ama esan sen kokɔ na ba market nti no ama akokɔ bo akra ba form
nkosia say no mutumi nya what is the data
yes nkosia busu because Burkina for close o ma de so ma yen fa kosia emma but ka o man close a enka nkokɔ enka kosia no ke bebusu
betima kase nya won nkokɔ nkete so ewai
at least
what is the data where is the data
it's only a data so who say nkokɔ nkete ne buy ne de aboy akwa akodro ni and akota say government and start anya deliberate uncertainties dey be amekasa asemu esa akota 24-hour economy ne ho anwan na ye ka no say akota create ayi abina create artificial market amfa mo akonta ekwa o yen secondary schools yen hospitals yen prison nya abina to aduane ma wo mo
no
eti akota ban ka kire ayi friends say secondary schools ni say free neko monkoto portrait nkukɔ free Boris B hono monkoto monkukɔ nyina free Dako farms monkɔ akate farms na monkɔje monkukɔ enfemfiri hono monkɔ Vesta oil na monkɔje angwa emfankɔ no aduane akota nye market no create dia ma no
nti ono no
eti obeye more production
no na aye no you don't need to tell him say on fa nipa
mo na onye 24 hours demands na wo hono mo de ma no eti e ba sa o market na wasi no kwada so no o market na wasi no wasokwa no enema no busu e de bi ba be gudwomo no ma ba beton
yes
anya sa market no so no e be kwa eti ne bia market bebre a ko asonwase dwoma konta who say dwane so no obi anko because there's nothing to sell over there
on this store
na ma no ultimate ntua itiakota saade no eye cyclical o mfaso ebenya edi ama oman ne enya asem keto ba yetena no yehwe ne saa na ye de politics afrefra yani eye ne ma basa saa na yetikuri mu so but ye betima expand target ye indigenous people ye indigenous Ghanaians ye indigenous businessmen ono ansesa ne mfaso mfanko London mfanko UK mfanko America mfanko Nigeria mfaso no betena ha obesa so de bia twempena konta odi bi ba twempna obema gas ni bi adi ababi aso yen so
na beche obi yen sika fa twempna omedwa ware mienu miensa me de ho de me hwe oman and the discussion is so far the me hu ni say a government ni policies now dey ban no you should learn how to bring it down to the people is there obekenu economy now dey ban no na what is the import send any parent here how would the business people understand then they will come on board
yes
so what I say na ebia we na wo de ba no yebema ebia tax subventions bi aboa ma manfo atimi ebia nwuma no because abana prayer since been in 2000 job provision say be fa manfo adwuma no abana ntimi and going forward say abana no ebetimi amma ankrankran the power na efe motimi employ manfo that's the way to go because who the new economy beba ayade a wo show 7 fie o edem na wo dwene ho aye o mpense we brain child no this time around it should be the child for the masses ye nyina na ye so da ye na aboa manfo obi ade ne ho agimbi because they say economy ya esu nyina in the first year they who say abaya boma enema bo mpense aduane bo ayedin but Ghana for sun on mine yenya so mfaso bia because ankranko no there was no regime bia sihye bia say ye de bedi teniema so ya ndete aduane so fried rice ne nneɛma amanfoɔ tɔ na bɔdin ɛno a ne yɛtɔ plate baako ne dɔkoro yɛbɔ no 5 cedis 7 cedis ɔman ɛno a ne yɛkɔ so sɛ aban no going forward no how would policy and as a plans bɛ na ɛde ba bɛboa ma amanfoɔ nya ɛso mfasoɔ ɔman de yesu nyinaa na pasema kenya yɛ adwuma yɛwɔ backlog of unemployment people a wɔn fie wɔ nurses teacher for so for nipa aban fo mo adwuma mpɛsɔn bɛ yɛ doctor for bi mpanimfoɔ bi a mo mpɛsɔn bɛ kɔ apart from doctor for no any other employment bi a aban kiti bi no oyenye nipa mponkonkɔ yɛ hwɛ anano nipa anano security adwuma kɔ nipa apply more than 500,000 nanu yɛ ti sɛ aban amanfo ha say receive test message say ɔmomra anu akyi mpo ehu sɛ nipa bɛ sɛ 5,000 15,000 no they have been disqualified they are coming to add on to the burden of unemployment you know my media abane nyama ode ye bia no won say it should people centered oni nipa ne medwene ho we are at forcing honorable de kokotu jo UK and come on down ahead of the budget presentation no only business communities in hia
omo betimi
aboama wo policy na ye adwuma no eno ma mehia ebia eze ade ba ko aboa Ghana for pa ensuo this mineral water system by aboa amamanfo anya adwuma piaye o say ye ada eze gold use but this onam say meje fim person bomodi ana omutimi refine dodo na wa refinery here say ba ya pe adwuma no wasakriti
so omo ne Royal Ghana so assign I think now they've signed with 2 companies to refine
and the last time come up person
so omo refining na omunya sa gold jewelry gold ball jewelry omo emiem na omo ntumi ma artisans
yes
opportunity
to
say ne Ghana for timi ko Togo ekofa gold chain ni ade beton gold board for no going to me omo create sa ayino na kane ne wo goldsmith for
yes
uko Ashtown Asafo
omo apejahini le mu ono no ade ko
gold Smith no ade
yen papa ejaba say no wa ya over the years
there should be a lot of outlets it should be gold jewelry in Kwa
watches ne
abai no makwan
anklets
because you see our gold no gradually we are getting in abundance
yes
it's ebi more refining but ombetimi alliance say obi to say ejaba any other jewelry companies
with the capacity available
now so enye gold no chain no ne enkano ne nkapo no engum
nane bompo
mra for
na fempo mo mbotim dia akọ amana ne akọ
ye wo kọ akotogo akofa no obetima ka say okotu gold chain every
ejaba jewelry ho
ye make count as e ko wiase a yanko tam sika nko Togo enko Benin nko Dubai for no ye gold no mbefa ko no mama companies aye no mass production na yakwa akoto
ya rings wom
na ya aba beton e wo hanomo
ya asomade wom
na gold no so Dubai bo se ewiase bo no ye per gram ana ounce ye $15,000 a Ghana ye $15,000
sa na ne bo tie
take advantage
eti ye nuama no ekọ Dubai no say if ye wo gold shop or betimi akoto sa ayina omo ye ni such a manner say infasonti ni etidwa otimi fa flight tra plane mu Emirates ko Dubai ekoto sa gold no e beton nya boa say o company bi wo ha no so betimi aye na on to kwan ko no benya no the same price evident no ni so
and more of say yes so deliberate them guys consultative no say ya consultant man for na say adwin we nyina ba afa going for say the whole Africa
it should be a deliberate decision by government
the whole Africa Ghana na be the gold center if you are seeing nyina ba
it's a very kakra Togo ni be ba Nigeria ni ba be top
from
any and different Ghana
but then my afraid Gold Coast no mama fraka o se kan e susa wo fichire kura o pra unya gold and that so ho
ba ya nyusu ni ye ya
ya da so ho ne afa ne tra because akota
all of them could come down here
it takes a leader It takes a decision from government. It takes a decision from a minister, president. Be say this is the direction,
and this is how we are going.
Yes, henceforth, yes, some mamu biu.
When Ghana sika, ye mami for no eswako Dubai, no de ade ekoto, and China, koto go Dubai.
Pressure be see.
Say sika no, say ye di ni nyina etra o mem hanom no mafa diamond, o mafa gold no wo ha. Sika o mo ko hwe gu ho. Me say na nse mu bia na be say ayi uni aba birthday. Me say last year ni ade no so pe ayi bi gold bi. Asante. Ye we bi bia 27,000 say.
Oh.
27, I'm say 28,000.
Ade no nya de kaka bia.
Gold na gold ring ni ehuniama na was say the man no 18 karat 28,000 and I was say ni ade na koma pay was to the channel say sika no okofa odi koto wa you
odi
Dubai $6 no koto e to no so de ndi atoso ba oto ha no ma e bia nka obetua 20,000 pe
am city no so ho
that is it
because yen pompi sika mre bia
minimum yen penny for no
they very deliberate
they know very well say ade anyway near Tamale refinery they know say Tamale refinery umbetimi a refine almost about 80% around but when they what they do is they will rather bring refined and get their enjobo. At a point in time, not Tamale refinery now, was all refining on. Now a storage facility and go for the
petrol diesel
you see
10 pesos.
We are sick.
20 pesos.
We are sick.
The amount politicians said todo omusuro ni no muntimi nkanjo ba no kure wo mi say osuro say or empower businessman we emo benye sika obey so powerful betuna bayagu omo sa businessman no akota na me ba be chemi sa business okay 2024 elections unse nipa bebre fi say businessman e wo Ghana any 2 MPP. Yes, because businessmen no enakota sasma me be ken we aware say businessmen be from workers catch ro say so unim na okoto oba man MPP oba me yiwadi. There are a lot of businessmen omo ka asem we de kire omo workers ni omo employees omo for because of a kwan MPP no omo tenaye that time no na MPP ehun aba be ye hi ewo omo ani so enakota na politician ni suro say so omo businessmen ne be so powerful emene omo ne control masses no omo na employ masses ni bebreba osuro say ekina bi say bi odi nsehunu a na businessmen ne back together they'll get him out.
Example.
Yes.
Nigeria to me ye man nipa no bi time na Obasanjo ho na Dangote enye number 1 o.
Yes, there be no number
1. By the time I free on Dangote was Africa.
Yes.
Number 1.
Yes.
World.
Yes.
First 10 oka ho.
Yes.
O ma mi bi refinity. Oka World Forbes ho. Yeah, they know say ono ni kunu de. Ono ana ye ni kunu aduane so. Nigeria come first 5 billionaires oka ho. A woman is into oil and cement or something. Dangote nomne otedelo mono. Eye Obasanjo na building womo. And then two visa Obasanjo Fred Dangote say ope $200,000 ayadea. Obaboneni.
Agota one friend kra no de akọ.
Obako yam penny for no and awoya no so ye too much.
Awoya no.
Ani politics and me free ha no where tribe we crop for where you one crop
for we susu MPP ni me command sika command money be
or the sponsor and company party am here
we susu NDC ni
we have
money business money ye na or be resourceful or the be party am no Ghana problem
mamene Suleiman said General Secretary People's National Party to us free ha Suleiman assalamu alaikum
wa alaikum salam
now to say
alhamdulillah me hoye jidi se wo so hoye ene obusiani na
ye hoye pa ye hwe ni say Professor Smart Sapon senior research fellow Kumasi Technical University ena Abraham Body former presiding member KMA omunyina ba be kan yesane ato aso free ha ye hwe ensem yensa anti LGBTQ bill was diluted by the NDC. Minority is a legend and who are bansem bebre. Oman penisi ai bill de what is oma pass babin say who sem no na on tias ye Enti o say omo the bill no brenna one ni legal team betnase no omo so ahwehwem ko omo pass no oni ho no omo so ahwe se niam bi omu a opampani wo kwan so otimi ka chom so omo sanje ni ye ebi mu so 50 post ebi mu so there be he's seen to it that the right thing is done. Cabinet, they've given green light for MMDCs to be elected. Amendment to be laid in Parliament before end of 2026. Cabinet Atenase said there be MMDCs. Umeka Omanhene Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Mampani Dada Ade Kyeɛ ho ye twe ho da wi last hour. NDC amanyoko ene aban no adwena nko benkro mu ntino omutimi to sa asem ne guya MMDCs yentima nto omso aba. Omanhene John Mama sa page mu biewa enne no the eba no say MMDCs womo cabinet apene so say abato a ye nanka ba ko yentima nto ana adwene no ntimi nsipi no before 2026 ye be free mrashebe fie no na omo de abeto omanim na transport operators so about say 20% fair hike no illegal ntino obia control boss and as kofa car no be sure the 20% to my montua yo oboma kwaba
awai yozo
now bomb to say
nyame gususha
you know about there say okay mama shall say na yemhwe anti LGBTQ Suleiman
Omanhene.
yeah be told you say Friday omo pass amendment ni remove any deletion abemu no ade ensem bebre aba NPP jinafa NDC jinafa civil society organization Ghanaians jinafa maminti wa dwenkyere wo ensem
Yo me da say Omanhene me chia ya hwefo ni tifo yina
ya joso
ada won so ase say mama me sa akonyawe mamintia eye muslimi yina say happy Eid al-Adha paya empire boyina no nyankopon ngimaye yawofo nom ne yenuanom amu maka afino masha se ba no nyankopon fam medu asunjwim empire ombo onom na no nyankopon ngimaye mabo empire magana pa yebo empire se nyankopon beti sa empire no na Ghana yi na ayofofro ba no na echensi na inflation eda almost zero no for prices over na ye bia no they say young fasono etiminya Omanhene LGBTQ and I say they are a friend of the bill on human sexual and then
family values
they are head on to 2024 general election one of the key determinant determine the election 2024. Election 2024 now ultimately the case of the LGBTQ no infantry. In this one of the major issue bearing through the administration of John Dramani Mahama. We here say as a party no, and as party and government, handle that matter because it's very sensitive. It has certain religious connotation. Our religious body, no, take a particular stand together with the population. And it say, ubejina hanom na say, oh dear, kukwata here. Nese head on to the next election there. Untiminya bibi papa engineer. Na sasem we say akwa kudre. Na him say in 2024. Parliament pass bill no anka the aka ne say president the then Nana Akufo-Addo so best sign his excellency anka sign anka na anka no one no but unfortunately no ye na nim dey see ebun dey asem no court emma no gina so ka say once asem no court ne dey onye na adwene so best sign into one months dey see is ye bad this 9th parliament no and she said the 8th parliament ye bia no a shiegu in this omoye no foforo into ema omo the bill no call as a private members bill members so now omo ka omo bu omo de call no omo bi no esa boabo omo e the bill no so e de call Emma, omede call no ma president Ebeka say, oh, why not say anka government, government, government instrument, legislative instrument, na executive instrument, then on found parliament or And at a point, I say, yeah, withdraw bill. Only for me to realize that no. Private members bill that Ade Kyeɛ is still standing at parliament. And last week Friday, I say, "Oma pass the bill." Mo pass the bill maybe at the see. But the embassy me come and say, number one, bill na you pass it. That na say yes same because it's one of the main issue. Our opposition can say yes same. You water certain things down. The test to be kwanya e fa so ye pass bill no. Among for I started raise question of quorum. Say members of parliament are mutina sima mo pass bill no. Among for me ade afa no quorum. Mo do no
Andrew
do I here it me pass bill. And that means there's a procedural issue here. And I'm a president, a pass comment. And the comment a president is pass here no. And then the date of the speaker. But the kind of bill, no, has there been any significant change and could there have been any significant change? I don't think say ne. Yes, say a betrayal constitution now. You better say the 1992. No? Every day, piano, something new comes. So if something new comes, I say take into consideration it will new my I'm not expecting say you bring the same bill like 2024. It's not going to be possible.
Okay.
The demand and concern at that time, and the demand and concern of today. And ideally, there must be some changes. And some of the key issues have not been changed. Omanhene. For instance, say criminalization of same-sex sexual it's still there. Say a show say Bema no ban established, it's been criminalized. The same thing. So we will promote to and I say Obebuama side you made in our course, it's still criminalized. Say over organization, say among for Bobo say omo did you maybe in relation to LGBTQ and also it has been banned. It's still a criminal act. Say Obibeka so me adopt Bema say the mob adopt akwala. Some for akwala I omo akwala. And also it's the same as the 2024 no. It's banned, it's restricted, it's criminalized. Over reporting requirement, say about how even journalists and so on, you report and you skew it, it's still criminalized. And see, based on these ones, I major concern as a country. We now buy. And this has not been changed. But key changes are about the main concern. The key changes are about their concern. Does it even worth setting debate on them now? For instance, professional exemptions. Obi a journalist. What things say for LGBTQ? What about the report? Can you consider this as criminal conduct? A lawyer, even though our constitution has stated so clearly, say, Obi Biara, Obenya Asemo Court, we here say your man a lawyer. It's mandatory. So Obenya Obi Ababe didn't name as a lawyer. When you are there, you do one chin. And this I will say you are exempting lawyers and allowing them. So we do mujuma. Now there I say they do chin. They told to be doctor. doctors, at least, will be a nurse or hospital. I saw her. Where I'm Robert's crown your home. And the researcher say in your prophecy, or your research in that particular area going to be scientifically informed issues on that LGBTQ now. Let's say arrested for doing research on this. It's not fair. Advocacy and propaganda. They say heavier targeting of direct promotion and sponsorship. We call her clause 9. Oma shewun kinakura say no obi a be promote LGBTQ no. Ya shewun kina say the targeting is so heavy on that. Marriage recognition, where they normally changing from enforceable to legally not recognized. And we have say enforceable not recognized. Do we have to be bothering ourselves on some of these semantics? Expanded definitions, for example, detailed legal definition for terms like non-binary, queer, and intersex. Yeah. This is just an addition. Institutional duties, or has the Civic Education Commission, even the AIDS Commission and so on. They've all been empowered under this new bill. No? Say they should help in educating not only against the LGBTQ, no, but the proper family value of Ghana. And to me, I'm not seeing major shifts. The concern may be said the exemption on researchers, journalists, doctors, and so on. And also, it's so basic. We don't have to.
The issue of say obi promote, obi advocate, and radio, national television say gay bia enyam from so enya bone. So obi be so ya man kwan. Na onye no se oka se eno na kane no 3 to 5 years imprisonment. Says here it is removed completely. And as a host this morning, I can choose today to sit here and discuss and gaze him. Wow, me yaman crofo kwandwa yentimi chime.
It's probably like I say
I would what does it say? Because media houses, CSOs, and organizations softly or openly promoting LGBTQ activities. The previous one was 3 to 5 months, 3 months to 5 years imprisonment. Now it has been removed completely. The promotion of it will not let anybody go to prison. Osha up to 7 years prison and now yes will be our dressy. Now there be our money per who say or no there ni dressing ni nanso be our what the opposite sex no. Nanke up to 7 years. Say no ya amend ni say wo utumi chire mo po man ba e wa bok eduku o se kaba agini mini skirt ashe high heel abetra hanomo so po man tumi chire mu say ni dress no enye gay dia utumi chire. That is the new law. Failure to report LGBTQ activities. Fines up to 1,000 penalty points. No. Now it's been amended. Adia Bakua me can say a young fuswo. Any obia or no why LGBTQ. Ebia womb. Na wayare. Also medical doctor member no medical attention. No. Ubechino. It's a canim run in the womb. O my year free man. Ghana for say a total abuse of somebody's right to health, the delivery system and health care. If you rap or no better who say a dina kwakusia behind no or the yebe sibra. Then the pana be feel or sini wafas no one said them no more wisha. Usi fiora mabe hununa if you're huna reported to know if you're no you're complicit. No. It's ready to our my year free moi. Dance here. But you see, the politics of it is coming from the MPP. Say, the same Mreya, no more say the big Akufa no sign. One sign a one person be sign brano. And they are a buyer no. The same membrano now my yibia frima yen kama say ni o mampani inside there. Not just a principle wise no. NDC for any new crowd check out. Assembly in a honey free.
Omanhene, the outcome I mentioned as a free promotion. When we say producers are capture my display on the screen. But so here I say restrict LGBTQ advocacy, promotion, media publication, and online promotion. And how do you connect this particular provision and what we have on the screen?
Yeah, but that is
it's still banned.
Timio.
It's still banned.
Timio.
But for you to have said remove the sanctions, so the fact said the sanction has not been spelled out. That does not necessarily mean
this particular one
is being
this particular one
was
placed in the in plain words, just like it is. Say restricted one. Oh say your brofu bi one my bit me the ato. Obia one meaning. So it becomes an absurdity. The uber chassis, son number chassis. The dollars is here, the other way. Say the previous law, no, the old bill, no, this was how it was written. And a year free move. And almost restricted. To what extent is it restricted? But the make counter say you can give restrictions, but they be with the restrictions, no, there are exemptions to the restrictions. To what extent? And a bit to me, you're restricted. If I got to pull my bit my baby, your restrictions no ABC. It is not clearly stated. Say, obey to me and the home como. But total ban is different from restriction.
1 minute. Box is now actual sanction. Baby, I want to say, sanction be any honor 2 boxes na free na sanction be any honor. Those 2 are now not offenses.
They are now not offenses, yes. Okay?
Because for you to have committed an offense, the statement, the description, and the sanction
should
all exist.
So the baby just say me was switching.
As baby a switching ni hubiano any offense any bonnet. Because bonnet in law is when the offense is stated.
There is a punishment to it.
The wrong is also stated. If it is true that sanctions have been removed only, it has been decommissioned from an offense into a no offense. Simple.
I believe, say, we should start from a certain point. 2024, Nanka Shania, Nanka this is a corner. And as I say, as I we should be able to start from somewhere. So to me, I see this to be a progress. And this will lead me to my next phase of presentation. The commenter, speaker, and the president, Emiki. I heard the Speaker of Parliament, Kingsford, Sumani Bagby. We will be a Bailey, okay, even the previous Parliament. Okay, I said by the set time that Parliament will come to an end, you know, pass that and they did it.
That's right.
So, the commenter, actually says some of these issues, you know, had come to his attention, especially those without sanctions, you know. But yes, I still maintain, say it's a progress. And come we din sa kukwata the 2028. That means we still be in the same kind of soup. So I say, the lawyers and other advisors on whom know the next step they will take. And the president has reiterated the same thing. So to me, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. But as it stands now, we are making some progress since the matter has not died off. Usually, after elections, some of the promises I make into one same view until the following election. And it's a way is still on the table. And to me, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. We've made some progress. Let's identify these loopholes. Let's encourage the speaker, the president, to do what is needful.
Okay. Oman.
the cheerful. And ya have for now. Oh, my min shall say the Jamanam comes off in who should be an Yami Aduma. Oh, mine when you're jogging away there. Yami Aduma Sunday, health work on the Bebaso.
Mati.
Mr. Smart, was a number boy. Yeah, started watching a junction. 100 roundabout, Santas roundabout, Bequire round, then back to 100. Work I did preparation towards the end of the year. 100 in share, so I did about Dakujum. Homecoming a PCA, and I used to reorganizing and Crawford to coin on 1 year PBB. I'm ranting the woman, you see, and you see my area. Actually, I've been a body, I used to have a one crime. More within Ghana handy. Yamiad, Mamma, home faka, Namumra. Ahonjo, in shares, Yamia Duma. Sunday, 7 June, by 5:36 now, you take over. Now, you acquire baby, I bet in Pum near the Abobo. Health work in the Bebaso, Yamiad. Oh, my answer, I mean, Shassi, you know. Me fee say, baby, or mine need do no, a toda. O my seeing in a young cambo. Na ya nye social politicians are NDC MPP or more ye queen. Because it seems to be an person be kind of correct either. Actually, be our positioner or sounded differently. On your power or sounded differently. Which of mine, read results ye be come home. Media no nye nyina ekabom near fighting against this two nioma eya enkoye na answer na me submission na se no me busa yi ne nko aboa moman ye papa we japade pa ye papa abobra obia so nim se ye papa abre ye ho nti oman ni nyina ta ye chi se ne ye papa si bre ho a yetimi ye adwuma edin die ye papa nyem mara bi mayen sani ebe ya adachi bi oni ho a ejapade a eye dia ne mran be bo ho ban sani obi njimi free ensema na wonyi bi free maboa me aye sa ne omani nyina de akoma papa yi o man papa insan oso onsan wa no man free ye mma no ne abusuan se ade a papa yi ma we amamo papa ansan ade ya a bedroom rebino, abusianfo no, the obedi ade no ba obehamo. Man hwe ya oba obehamo. Nti monyere mo papa mso na mo so mo support mo papa. Oh, ye nya ye man mre, ye papa de a, ana papa ni di free. O man, abusianpanyin fufura abedi ade. Esan se wan saint na japade no. De beboa mo ama mo dwumadi akoso no wayi ye free. Oso aye pofura approve. O man se wotena se pa na wa asese a, wan na obiblim ne kese. Your bar for friend, yes, a bonny nanny and fans wine who's obedi. I will be blame one kissy. Oh, my toda, you're very fair, young canocre.
The officer almost the share
Kufuado sign ya. Can debate with free never.
Kemba.
Enka, minia reverend. F4 so nana Kufuado man sign ya. Can any bring Kebedaba? O my, o maame kura. Onye aduane na wa amma wa. Enye news. Because aduane no nya wanya den. O ma wo dada. Basa o maame ye aduane na wa amma wa. E kan sempa. Obi abu maame so ekohwini.
Okay, she say.
Yes. O man, me can say problem aba no. Ye MPP ni Nana Akufo-Addo so kam. It is a normal changes a. Ye kan NDC de o ma si omo bo me ba wo so. Ba yen kan wo se Nana Akufo-Addo so anya de. Na ne da wo ye den. O man so san ya. De ye frim promotion ni wan na ye frim no. Kebeba.
Kebi afi na omo so omo anyina aka bo so omo koya amendment.
Yes, I am amendment say kenye sese na eba. Ya tena wa ya san a papa ye nyina kan we san why na wo Ghana no support to this bill. Ah na chere say Nana Akufo-Addo san an ko benya problem. I thought that let's sound so a friend say ill
political.
yes. asofo techre kremofo techre sebe me nana kwaku bonsam traditional native ayifo nyina techre yempe. No, all the backing, even though Satam or Yesadi and Kra can change the narrative of our elections. I think you are aware.
Yeah.
Mama yan kanu krenche yon. Ama unim said that yina yan sign no. Eka una senkene ye be lusu pokra na nye lusu ye lusu ye. Because all the religion, a situation wine and then support. Still, Papa is so unsigned. Instead, say yes, you be forced to say, "Ade no, ebe ma party na conform. Election. Your mind here, dear, wepian. Your support to see a money bread to extend the court to cranny at tree. Media, oh my, time Mandela, omuye negotiation. The word we me the party, they be amni to me hopeful. If we are so kind of cratch on your feature and catch no. Mandela, omuye negotiation. Na ne nkrofo concern ye sebe omudi nkwasi asem sese na ekroba akomkokuku before anom support abrofo no ne ayi a BBC ni ada media in friend na okohwe na wo se Mandela yeden ekasa na okono baby okoye maami bi man note of the man ye no atrum say madima e wo se yeko yenhia den kwa na wo se yeko. Na I remember say ohwe now ready almost story now. Mandela eko omo national television. Ma mini statement no yede o kan first. Say o ba ma mini man statement bi na say na ma me ka kire nso wonka. Na emu mo pese o ka kire ne nkrofo say ade amo ye na nye den enye. Ye negotiate ti munyai na moma ye nyina ye nkoto aba. Na bre no duru a mumpie nkoto aba na ANC emeje o man nye den. And this particular advice, echo South Africans, Timomuja Antokwano, ya no mkoto aba Mandela be president. Niya me pese me kache nkrofo ni bi no. Se etoda san your man enye momi amfitiri ni kanchire ni pado. Because my sabil way say president sign ya. Ka elections no kranka narrative ne change outright. Kone the concern of general public the whole Ghana. Ayanye Omanhene ye konwa ye den na when these streams on bomb besisa no on the other hand NDC force a hypocrite Oman time NDC answer say nana akufo ado say ye was certain areas bi ho a o say ehwem ne nke change ni kakra Oman me boa ana Sam George any Oman changes bi anim ade ane ye good one values then enti eden and net the dru omoso de omoso akoyi changes. Oman, these two parties, who is telling us the truth? Because I remember say, Nana Akufo-Addo and his team say no, and your money boy restriction here too strict. Enti you send you by your him, then you consider and your money boy. I remember say media the crown or mine a razy. Yeah. So Bekaya we media man. Say ade na media man e bia wako hu bibia obeka wo say yemfa nkotum but na NDC insist say no e wo say ye kan nyina bom o man e den na asia e na de aduru na aban so de ho de wo so akoye free with no sanction so man why na e kan okra kire Ghana we are still thinking about partisan friends say ideologies ade e be mama we ni power Ade ebema we ni power. But ade ebema o man ni nyina ye ma o man fo ahoto no de. Obi anwe ho. Wan na adwe ye ho. O man sa change so na mo de ahyem. Ano man ye nim kronfo a wasesa o ye sofo kese ye o Ghana bebre. Into obi ye gay a ontimi nsisa. Obi ye lesbian ontimi nsisa. O man ye nim lesbians a o masesa na o ko churches. Etufu yenim gays enti so obi ye gay no ayare obi awoso ne to amato ye buagum na doctor ko hwe na wo si ye nche doctor no sa time na mo se Nana Akufo-Addo sign no force ade na de mbayi wa frim oman no mon kan no krenche ye politicians amon kan no krenche it's hard time was ye rise for our right or see a kind of questions and new money boha enka NDC raise MPP time raise say oh section 3 boa yen hwemu yi ene nka moji tum kra so eya no kra hwemu can I win be ka we asem we basata musi no chinchina o say sign o say president sign aden na na de wo de wo so yi ba bia frim ama say yes obi ya onya problem no ega ana lesbian ka man mfa lawyer kra o man mi nim akoya oye TikTok ibi o dress it is oba or the yen business wa hwe na oye aduane ho ye dey do am in time but mahu so was such person or the yen promotion happen aduane adia now friend now say man kwan man ncheche ma de kronti a wa dress sa moment ahun so wa dress sa na watching sa time na nyina ahyem se sa de na obi a yen chin straight na do ne MPP for so yen wiem ne nke enye changes kakra wo say no aden ne ne de o de obi change no ama ye what sheriff na kra de say demonstration akofom ye war school na me ta hu bi ye we Mr. Smart no be as Mr. Smart poli for your demonstration a emema nyina address say ma aboduku obekai no mo nam kro Harry so your time na me hu ba Harry so ya we news abonje poli for no me kai sa anyum no ba na nipa ni bi dresses ana okohu na wo se yan che no ana ete sen enti nyoma ni bi o ma ana party no MPP mpanimfo raise say yenya abotre nhwem a na ye legitimate but this for antiase enti den na ba ya minia ye muso say den na ba na de wo se wo de enkoyi free
because I'm rano cry me kai oslo usu de bi raise yes ye de mra bia be hjem say just I say oni who can you cry no say anal sex which is to Ghanaians no boni but omumye no say any other form of ade bia obeya enye direct you know there and on raise say ye won crofobia omu use sex toys no ne ade na je see ano Ghana into okorezi asem senti say obi komo obi blow job so a eno so oba be ka say gay sem ni bia na oka ka masa
oye lesbian
okasa wi ade chi anom so gay ene sa ade no nyina ye free so enti osla no gay
enti o man e ma say your politics na ye no hey wo ko kan say ya the way I'm starting here o man mutwa no to a when the MPP for be kan o po bai I can mo the side way so to nche NDC for no that is why I'm still strong because I try to say the truth dia ya o dia bia na ye de be ma wo media me feel say na ye da ho no say MPP for me who say reverend no gira gi atinye o say me tie kura the press conference man tie bi because there is no need nana unim say changes be by ye and I'll support my bill in that why be na in the opposition. Why don't you force the president? Why don't you encourage the president? Why don't we yen nyina yan ko say yen nya ade ni front en krofo ebay omunya bibi o meden o meye frim. And then ade bia ye twen ma BBC near you so the score political points. Na NDC no so ayesi we enye mama yen hwe nyim frim ono se say enya no kra me say papa we hu aye me wonwon wo wiase ma ayi o man me hu bi da koye presentation bi o US Sam George on this LGB 111 Mr. Smart
yeah
me to me heard about 10 times the way I was starting or presenting the intro ni I say kai look at what you are doing now it is that time sa kasa ni nyina na ye for dem o man so de wadam for no ye busa no maye ko kasa gidi one values me say o kasa mi jo na abrofo no kwat mi sa fe no mu nyina convince na ne hwe ne wote wa wokeka any defense awode ma enti emama tina kasa are we doing better for Ghana and I said politics in tin yes sir so enti o man both parties, both parliamentarians, they are not helping us. They are not helping us at all. Because ebe me wan say meti se nepa ye nua yariganom ne. Your friend say, sorry, Sam George. Nompa case we da ho na omo tes ase omo nim hwe. Esan ye me wan say na Afari Markins. Any Reverend Numani Abre say ka wo say ye di bibi hyem. Abra ne wo ye di hyem ye san ya ka ya san. Prof ne mi ka mi di for. Yes, I am. Yes, I. Oh, what the young say? I know be ban obey free. I've been able to contact. Ah, I've been able to contact. Yeah, free money be needed. If he say you only penny boa, any quasi a con mistake. See, an intamanka we ama. Sa sooner. And this falls into me you see for almost points. Cause a new man mukika yina na mo ya film yina ya consensus the ruling party then erase. And new man mukina your friend say man debate by you. Doctor CDA promotion there, lawyers there by say no. This expert there won't mean cancer what there. Ba na mo ntiase then dey makọ yi film. Ni nyina ya politics. Obia opposition anasemko. Onya power anasemko. When are we going to think about Ghana? Intermediate, amai, baby adano. Oman is so muhim. Ba me de, near me happy ni say. As far as omam kwaye sa woma yetimi chino, near de ni tum no. Me okay. Omo ye ho adwuma mrani bi o ha kama me okay. Iti omo na ekoya amendment. President Minhwem o anemom onye na manim. Na ne also e non sign because Ghana for concern.
Okay.
Now famra no nya zo kotra you are. Na question wo he. O man President Mahama pa a very communicating your friend say president.
Brand busa na.
Hey! Na hey! Na ye nam si ye. Mini paper na dia no ho akire ni say. Hey! President Mahama had a question. Unim say no dey your best. No ba answer kro wani beji na. My papa nam si ye na dia me president pa na. Na I'm say.
All right.
Yeah. Excellence where you watch ro. Where you watch ro.
We go Professor Sasa.
Omanhene.
Prof, I mean you.
Yes, I was.
Oba be say na.
I'm say. Papa ni.
Account. He's on the world stage. Maybe I want to so. You maybe a random bizarre question go you gay.
One year. Freedom of speech you can have. But freedom after speech
you cannot be guaranteed. Maybe you, Prof.
Oh my mama fiase free baby a many opo man fiase no. And na mate say amanfo bebre so raise this argument and say ade na do ansan. And also you're very, very political. As MBI, you want the miensa, you want the literal, you want the golden, and you want the mischief.
Okay.
For me, it is very literal and mischievous for anybody to say Nanado and sign. That is an unfair statement. And I take my source from the president himself, President John Dramani Mahama Nankasa. Only the first person to tell us the truth. Si yenyi na cry in doubt ni nimni ekwa omampeni die unimni ekwa omampeni say anti-LGBT bill was never sent to President Akufo-Addo to sign.
Yeah.
190 is the same way.
Waka.
Those who say, including Minya Opoma and Opewaka, the same thing. No, it is. Yeah.
Omo pass that bill.
Yeah.
Echo the presidency. So
Are you doubting what the president said?
I'm doubting that.
The issue is this.
Because there's that kind of back and forth.
The issue is what I know is they planned transmitting the bill to the president.
Yes.
And Omone Asante Bedetu Kasai.
Yeah.
Asante Bedetu wrote to them.
Yeah.
Say more mumfamba.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there is an issue pertaining in court.
Yeah.
And Oman Peninsula can't say
Yeah.
the bill was supposed to come to him, but he hears a certain young man has taken the matter to court. Yeah. So it never reached his table to sign.
So are you
So
statements in support of what I'm saying? Or
so because say yeah, the idea to na now do him na one sign. And no man penny kase per his records. Oman penny kase the bill never got to Nanado, whether by mischief or otherwise. No, President court na hono. There were no records showing say the bill has come to the table of the president. I don't know what
There's a record to show, say,
Yeah.
there were attempts.
yeah.
There's
Seven
a
percent.
difference between. There's a
And
difference.
there's a moves by the
Suleiman,
presidency to
there's a
stop
difference
the
between.
transmission of the bill. Let's
The
make
Oman
this fact
penny
clear.
canon say bill na me to Oman penny him so on sign.
Yeah.
Ninchiremu whether there was mischief or otherwise to stop it no one can.
Let me.
But no person will say bill na me to him.
President John Dramani Mahama say. President John Dramani Mahama say. Anti-LGBT bill was never sent to President Akufo-Addo to sign. Full stop. He continues. Someone sued the speaker to prevent him from submitting the bill to the president.
Jamaica can call right, mommy.
Someone sued the speaker to prevent him from submitting the bill to the president. So the bill never reached President Akufo-Addo.
And it's true, the speaker was sued.
Anything America say. Nia sule adwen ye no. Nia mensuma adwen ye me. Nia obi o.
Because ye nyina jitum ye say bill na dey come na nado and also on sign. That was the message.
Omanhene enya botre. Ye nyina ye ba system ni mache. Who were the people making that call?
It was the opposition.
The opposition who needed power, all means possible.
Yeah.
You wanted them to say the bill has not been sent to Akufo-Addo. Then that is not politics. And then you manyosem ne ye no. Amanyosem nti ne be hwe Osla ni maka say Osla o gay, back on o lesbian. And yes I say nka ye manyosem to anka nobody can say that of Osla. Enti yenye ntum say ya manyosem na ye nti no. E ma e fa baby a ye NDC for that time no mu petumi. E can say Mampanye Akufo-Addo so on sign. Bill no dan anim so on sign. And I me say Insu Atowie Adiachi. The president has taken over the office. He has checked all the records available to him. And he is saying that the anti-LGBT bill was never sent to President Akufo-Addo. Why will I go by Minya Sule's argument? It was sent. Is there any case that Sule will know better than President John Dramani Mahama?
No way.
By records, by procedure, by whatever. Oh, no, what documents, you know. He is the president. Ade we a video. And you go for a video na hwa nya sefofo. Nti na me say guso ti ha say in 2026 say be mischievous interpretation there. And ye baby son another side didn't one sign. That is mischief. But the truth of the matter is that the opportunity where bills are tabled before the president in the morning, say, President, this table, President Mama ye be in or my camera that opportunity never afforded President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo.
Why you have that difficult?
I don't know.
That kind
of
you see, and this is how we want to do it. And I said now Opoman Ekan, because I brew. MPP and this somebody and trust.
So what is
Where
lies your
say Omanhene. I want to believe say you are the managing director of this media house. And you control information about at your table. You control everything. No one instruct to security man. Say so and so oba. Obedrua memanu wuri. Ampani ampa obedru onu samana wuri. No I can say oh. Send me there I'm meto mini.
Let me correct
because at the security no.
Sule is my time.
And stop
And I'm correcting this scenario. This scenario it's not what President John Dramani is saying. Your scenario now. And
what I'm trying to say is you prevented it. And it's
why not prevent it? Who prevented it?
The presidency stopped.
How?
But to writing to Parliament.
He wrote to them that there is a suit to which they are privy to. He wrote to them that there is a suit of the speaker.
I like that question.
Why did he write them?
Sorry. They say obey inform say you want to transmit this and that. And I'm sure the transmission now model you have to put a stop to because there is a suit of the speaker and even our Supreme Court. Say it's based on that. No, they should hold on. After everything, they can send it. If your description is by that thing they stopped it and prevented it, that is your mind. That is what you say. But on my your mama say the bill never got to
that point.
The bill never got to the president to sign because somebody sued the speaker, not allowing him to do that transmission. And you can we are about the say Omanhene Akufo-Addo, whether by default or otherwise, no bill now ye can say a cotton and him now one sign no. And this
it's an explanation I want. Why explain say the way piano I say we say what
no my name they can only say system now ye woman no and it is not Ghana nko a baby something we learn in school existing knowledge that assembly be top no so no ye wona family ensa
okay
ye wona nokure the golden interpretation of it. Then we have the mischief interpretation of it. And no, you have said akoko such obi sua wasa. No wasa da chia nipa. Enti obi ka say o say na smart so. Uhu na nipa na you sit at home and conclude say na smart ni masa. And so na mischief wasa da chia no. And the third one is a literal, the tra say o fa the tra na wa anwene ho. And na make say obia obeka say Akufo-Addo ekoto on the table so one sign. Sa brena no mu ka no. Sabio na enye ho na me ba be masa lecture we because na ye politics. Obi twantrato so person di wi ni aba. What pamatade dia show. Wo na so be yi ho anu wa me yi ho anu e ho dia kwesa po me nhwe ho. But even as at that time, now it was never true that any bill ever got to Akufo-Addo. I'm not here to defend Akufo-Addo. I'm saying that there is a statement from the head of state of this republic, President John Dramani Mahama, to the effect that Onuani ni obedi na adie no. Watiti sa manfo ka say one sign. And the president say, Onuani na mi bedi na adie no. The anti-LGBT bill never got to him. And that speaker now no parliament na anti o scenario now ma say minia Omanhene ye efiewura and we catch security say ma we that statement is not true because president say papa baaku ni fie. It is the speaker. It never go to president's house for the security man to stop it. The president says that someone sued the speaker to prevent him from submitting it. So free speaker.
So the transmission never happened.
And whenever there's a disparity between Sasabi Asemna Yekano, Menisule dear, Ejina Fakra, and a peace. But Sasula, some of Tiakano pay, a different from the Omanhene can. Oh, by never why dear. Absolutely. I want us to bring closure. Yaya politics a year. Since here is 2006, 26 in a way. Do you get it? Yenya political period, the truth is what the president have said. Menu na president Nimsen Ye. Ni all Canada, yentimi nyam vanto nje mefa. Menu asule dia no pay na mefa obi fufuro di o. Enti mo amuti e ni ade nyina. It's the clarity we need to get going forward.
Okay.
Then number 2 is the beta anaya man for ka say hypocrisy no. Monsai, it is good in this same state of form. In fact, the speaker nankasa na speaker back in Corona and net tijam emomu passes abili. Enti speaker knew the content of the bill. Majority knew the content of the bill. obi na stop ye ma anko omampani ho nka ebe hu so be sign and asa nka on sign ya. And the content of the bill was okay.
Was known to everybody. Was
known,
okay to
known
everybody.
to everybody. Okay to everybody.
Both MPP and DC.
Okay
because
to everybody.
Say Ajia Tumudia. There were no ambiguities that
Absolutely.
anybody raised the question. Say, yempene.
Yes. Parliament and na expire ye. And a parliament for be ye. And so musa table bill ni bill. Oh my. Let us call spade a spade. Anybody who now gets a second thought, you see, it is only change that is the most constant thing.
That's right.
Why once someone when your second opportunity, and now person okay let that one be your position. Oh, yeah, opportunity for it. There are some issues we want to look at. Let's look at it. Na enye bipartisan. This entire LGBT bill, no, for the first time, both left and right of parliament were together on it.
That's right.
The current situation is that, and as someone mentioned South MP Kyeɛ, Minua J. Bafua,
Nana J.
Bafua Kyeɛ. As someone Kyeɛ, for the first time, as someone see a parliament for the first interview or granted, you know, Omampeni Yaw so. Speaker of Parliament, I back to the same thing. So, or say, I no panua move baby share on LGBT bill. No, the subject matter was not about passing the bill.
And Bagwin also attested to it. Say he was surprised when he heard.
I am drawing home a certain gravamentous level of hypocrisy.
Reverend Intim Fojo decided say no bear there or withdraw the whole bill. Are you getting?
Yes.
And who am I was saying and pay a siama. And the far on it as a for Jacob Jinabonti. God tempers were really
rising, yes.
And on your Mokasai. And until now, back or back, say, Bill win a more pass ya, and you win a me ye, and it's no. My old Roman, sir. They go throw officially cause or withdraw bill now. And Kabeba say, the bill will not even macro abuse here one a LGBTQ bill. And by the time I know by your Becassa any I don't know. Now, quite to say, I deal with say I'm passia. Now, or withdraw a behaving. So the bill was passed hurriedly to avoid the withdrawal. And no Nama Babin say,
it's Omanhene.
Now, I deal with no names and gonna encourage down.
It's the House of Parliament.
You want a speaker?
There be no new. I
hear for the better.
I hear for the two. That is why people are even questioning say such a magnitude of an issue. Why was Babin not in the house? The people are even blaming him because Bill no osomu.
It's Omanhene. Muma ye near no pay, near me, Adjunimo and no pay, near Kabinche Parliament. And yes, I understand MPP and this defend everything. I will have a problem. The situation is that the Parliament business of the day. Now Parliament say you better consider 10 provisions of this anti-LGBT bill. Under no circumstance should we wake up in the same sitting to have it passed, and we have NDC people supporting this. You go Parliament anymore. Why can't Parliament set its own business and go by the business? This is Parliament when you're NDC, when you're MPP. And when I see the sides divided and we defend it, we in your pass it, and I'm better than one, and for 8 years, you are still doing politics 2 years into governance. Let's tell Parliament in your NDC and your MPP, if there is anything that can unite them, yes, topic will be no more, the last time it was in Parliament 2024, no, Muninamo year back on this law. Why is it that this time, for the fear of somebody making a certain input, or denying somebody of making a certain input, you quickly, hurriedly pass it. Speaker Nyawe, President Mahama even has confirmed what Menchia South MP said, say, quorum keke krana munyam for me be. At the point of decision making, there's a certain quorum they must form one. Sa nipadodo este wo fi ho ansa na ya jimrana tumkura. What is this?
Oman. But me ntiase, how can that be possible?
Just say.
Because in our laws, even in our assembly, as a presiding member, if there is no quorum, won't me approve any law.
Yes.
It's the day quorum ni hono mutimi ye. And if it is true, say also enya no crazy approve.
If I say no Babin no aka say to him, that passage of the bill was not in order.
It's I'm printing out my own.
To the president,
quorum no should be.
wait. I don't understand why we even argue. They don't have the numbers.
Yes.
So if Nana J say a quorum knew her. At the moment, I'm passing it's a boss. The clerk of parliament knows the amount, the number of people who were
attending the meeting.
Whether a quorum was formed
or not.
Why this Holabalu and the Ghana Yakasa?
So you see, they ain't in the me Yakasa. Yakasa because as him here be and can say a back or so.
Mind me, Mr. Smart. Quorum on say assembly a mini parliament.
Yeah.
Your quorum to form to do deliberation.
Yes.
And your quorum to form to
pass.
approve legislation.
That's right.
So which one are they talking about?
They are talking about legislation.
Now legislation, their quorum form. How can you pass?
I don't know. We are correct.
Under desperate.
I don't know. We are ready. Say the passage of the bill, no crano to them, no, papa, because you need a parliamentary quorum.
And you're requesting for the attendance. We should request for the attendance.
If it's not a quorum, then it means that the law has not been passed yet.
That's all.
That is why Speaker of Parliament and the President have all shown concern on the matter.
The team, because a question up on Penny Kayo. Also, he's been informed that even the passage of the bill was not with the quorum.
Yes.
And President is a strength when it comes to Parliament.
Absolutely.
Because he's been there before.
Massa, what are you talking about?
It's for my Penny say you catch them to say
Yes.
not quorum, no, which means they are also across the
And then
street. And go on Kasawa Bontinsa.
Eti na sɛ ɔpanin Sule mi nua Sule ɛne ɔmampanin John Dramani Mahama ka asɛm a yɛntumi mfa Sule ni yɛnya.
Yɛkyerɛ mu sɛ wate ase mekora meka wo sɛ wate ase.
Mede ma no si wɔ baabi a mi nua Sule starting ne deɛ no and advise that saa issue yi a yɛka ho asɛm LGBTQ then ɛyɛ very serious issue. Na mi nua Sule ka sɛ obiara owi ni 2024 aba no LGBT position ne nkɔmɔ a yɛbobɔ wɔ ho no ɛka ho bi paa ɛna ma ne timi di nkonim ti mesre NDC you have now formed majority of parliament saa agorɔ na mo de LGBT bill ne edi no baby amu yi free mu the sponsors of the bill themselves have issues with it mu ntie omo ebetwi afa ntin fɔjɔ so ne ya pass enso mu no mo hyehyɛ bill on the buy where is Sam George on the issues they have removed and then ni nyina no Omai as ye di agro obi na menu ya opoma bisa say enti Sam George no sabio obedada ye nkeka na as see waka na no atum on a bill that he championed that to BBC as not BBC as Al Jazeera as
he wrote when the bill was passed Friday he wrote on his X that to God be the glory and he makes all things beautiful in its time
meaning that
thank you Jesus about 10 times
enti na America say
enti na so
enti no
danyame ase
enti no maye
say awurade ye bibia fefefe woni bere
enti ade fefefe no ene ade a speaker of parliament what problem ho ade na fefefe no ene ade a president what problem ho ade fefefe no ene say we colleague sponsor of the bill Reverend Ntim Fojo mu nyina wo issues on a minority at the beautiful thing 2024 na mu nyina mu together on it and they check the people who are divided on it and you call it beautiful me pa mocho. It was a very sensitive issue. Many Mudi Diagro say yeah, power is transient. In fact, two no enye na me last one fan to a fie mune ebusuan for say. Emra politicians in this anema yi diagro ya se me di diagro no. Na obi a hwe ne fie no aye ne fie ye because wo ye ofie ye tu fie fo. Sisi niam nketenkete bi ho kwa wo fie. Me so me ye, me nua Sule ye, me nua Opoma ye obi a ya. We will keep our society free from LGBT then yeah. So for no near then now you focus while the politicians are playing with this sensitive game.
Thank you very much, Professor Smart Sapon. Mami Enko Suleiman Sule. Yemshare cabinet giving green light for MMDCs to be elected. Now they are taking the amendments we are told will be laid in Parliament before the end of 2026. Maminya birthday soon after I'm going to take you off. Today happens to be the birthday of Mrs. Cynthia Domfe of Edum, opposite Malcolm. Hey, Cynthia! Oh, this is coming from your husband, Mr. Mike Dumfe. Directly opposite Malcolm. Omotonton cooking utensils. Normally a very big shopper. Cynthia Newa water. Ukrosemen can't say, oh, lovey. Way free, Mike Honomo. See, Cynthia, I love you so much. Okay. Happy birthday to Cabinet Christian, aka Malonzi, from your sweetheart Yalipsi. Then to my sister Erica Dankwa from DJ Amisti BBNE. And then Sandra Amonu, aka Mami Jemfua of Italy. Hey, sorry, maybe I'm coming to of Tally K Clothing Spatasi. Opposite Brother Man. This is from Kiss Me of Esnafo MPP. Hey, we didn't say Kiss Me. Anyway, Reverend Isaac Opamago Kankam Buedu. Reverend Isaac Okamago Kankam Buedu Newton. And there you are, Wada. Honorable Francis Kunedu, Assemblyman Kuna, and Ade Wada pay Emma. To my sister Nana Kosia Doma, a nurse at Birmingham, UK. Today is your birthday. Nana Kosia Doma, Birmingham, UK. This is coming from someone says who happens to be your sister, but the name is not here. Happy birthday to Queen Staupukwa Jiman, Nyamiche of Great Achievers Academy. From your dad, Nana Ajiman. Okay. Today, Mami Mauche.
Electing MMDCs. There, Jiri se Ghana, Dodo na Yenijom. Because we believe, say, we also say MMDCs, we are accountable to the metropolitan, municipal, and district directly. MMDC is accountable to the centralized power, which is the government and even the party, because we are the basic unit of development. MMDC, we hear light, we got some basic necessities. We help in with provision, but unfortunately, about say obi think na wa point to be their mama. Only akwa point no. Or say the obi biano best satisfy the appointing of authority. And the is something that is common. Say we have to change. But how? The cabinet, I'm give you an indication now. The question is how?
Because the cabinet did not explain to us the kind of amendment they are going to do. Because the problem I see previously was the amendment. Both MPP and NDC, Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye.
Say, Babe parties are.
If you see, Yenny Nipa Miensa, every party, union form command microphone. If you say the heavy, Yemma, Ghana, Nibi, or Pesu, China. That was the bone of contention. We are not aware what exactly amendment. I agree with you.
Ghana do no. Around that time, you could say we want it to be non-partisan.
Yes, Obia say Suleiman Afiso obet my mayor. Your man acquire uncle. Now uncle apply, no uncle contest.
Emma say the party now.
There be Sule.
There is Sule.
Sule, the reason is the ambassador that you see and not the emfa, not you. The pastor said, and no conduct parliament. Sule,
okay.
NPP, NDC will power. Now, Obia, subtly, Ghana, whether also in your parties and cry, there is a political eye that sees you, say, you are twisted or affiliated to this part.
It's normal.
And say NDC will sponsor Obia. Obesi to say they will give all the resources say outside the parliament winning. Because what they imagine, voter region. Oh, now you call to Aba. Now you to Aba NPP ni non MPP ni na acquire MC or voter region.
What will make them vote for him? Then a moment to
Ebia or mobile to say be a nipa with the dance. But the government in power, peace or no, adjoining court. It's your man for
That-
Toman
that
Krana.
challenge, you know,
They can
will
even
continue to
stifle
be there.
him resources.
How? How? Look,
I am
my
being
person-
practical.
No, I agree with you. Say there could be that kind of chances, but the best me say it is high time. You who say some of these things can be dealt with. How? Say about common fund. I quite the main source of revenue. Emma Assembly. When do you mean say Metia North and also Wuta common fund among now Maja Ashanti region and also Maja central region there because say the one of them does it sound well?
Obey to me,
And it's just part of the
obey to
revenue
me the common
mobilization.
fund, but you can staff you or other developments. Aban Babe Yo, Anambwa.
You see, the people know, literate know, will
Yes.
see through it. Omanhene, no, the electorate will see to and punish the government at the right time.
Oh, okay. Honorable. Sound no low.
Omanhene, you can who say, because me na more at the central government, many president, I can do whatever that I want. I can manipulate. I did this by this. I mean, people will still have been in power. And MPP because they had all the power they need.
Okay.
But with the people power no, and they do a mutun change. And that is it. And this only say, came yasi, Suleiman, and also, in the only may and because of our political affiliation into a mafia. I wouldn't say, well, you are mafiaing yourself. Say if you are only 30%, that came here, you are going to get less.
Okay.
And to me, I still stand by it. When you say the last one,
So let me ask you, Sule, what do you think will be the
they
best
wanted it
thing?
to be partisan. And almost sense he said no. I'm for do na epen na partisan. Okay, media media against na
We advocated for non-partisan.
non-partisan. And now about say I'm for Nigeria no too. I won't say they will go and vote no. Into the best is to withdraw it. And the air being so the same thing. And if indeed your development I say he has been in that sector for very long.
So we understand there.
Come on, as I say, the best thing is that you need somebody or better imagine and now so. We need any party be a better training now visa. We need an independent person to man KME. You need an independent person to man this district assembly. Oh, yeah, so this is so simple thing to be done. One person may even this month that they can do it. Because it's a 2-4-3-1.
Almost say to be laid in Parliament before the end of 2026.
And the maker say if they even want it to be done within a month, it's possible.
It's
because we OSHA and your entrench clause.
Okay.
2-4-3 and your entrench. 2-4-3-1 in particular and your entrench. Because it's just about the DC. So appointment in the government will have a representative. I agree. But se dudwana ebeye omoa ya to omo so aba by the people
and not by partisan.
And not say or the party affiliation. Then the person will be able to work for us. Can only say local government structure is something to be able to serve some good purpose for federalism system. Under that federal system, every region, but like it's independent, or receive revenue, take care of workers and so on. But in order to ensure, say, you might benefit something from that, and this local government system buy. And this system, I must say, to serve a political interest, the central government interest. It's about the basic unit of our development. And the idea, I believe, say we will support it and we want it to be done. Somebody within a month is something we should.
Okay.
The clause is not entrenched, and there's a way that they can easily do it. Omanhene, NDC as a party in power, there are certain things I want to believe say and about Omanhene Ankasa. I thought that I'm tempted to give certain benefit of the doubt to government in power. Because everything Basse, ɔno no ɔmpɛ ɔman no yie. They make their mistakes. But sometimes give them the benefit of the doubt and try and help them to shape on the decision. And this is one of the issues, a very central core to the majority of the people. If well addressed, I just say, me this me krobo no way suma, I'll be able to take him on. Me assemble man, I'll be able to take him on. On me catch him say, no. We questioning the person on one kasa.
Only no social contract.
Yeah.
Or no not to Abaman.
And the only thing we are, I want to believe say, going forward, no, a bit more almost support base, no. Omanya the same no pen.
Okay. But me puma.
Oman, Lydia, Yamia don't never take your opportunity now. In your campaign manager, as a basso there came and meet my contest.
Tiawa.
General election day. Yeah, I'm of him. Kakrana is room, come need 30 million. 3,000 minyabi. So I'm to me approve there. Opoman came and make contest. Now, yeah. My try.
Where intention when you clap.
Make contest for KM. If possible, approve. But Oman, very good. Because local government system, you travel very long. Oman is here system. You dear Barbie Drew say no. You pass 3 systems, authorities. You call native authority. You have representative authority. You call administrative authority. Now you per se you call elective authority. I'm saying no more. In the native authority, no we have practicals started somewhere 18. Your friend is saying, friend say 1880s no somewhere.
Yeah.
Now Abrofono they use the paramount chiefs.
That's right.
As right to levy, right to make laws, right to do all these things. And no paramount chiefs no. Every year Juma through that normal informal akwasi broni. To bon say native authority near practice up to 1880 something up to 1949. Now a man for whom said or see a change to administrative authority. Honey about municipal ordinance law Adam Rabibri almost set up a whole lot of laws they buy in representative. But in a representative authority no nipa ya meka nipa pi be kai mejo kwabena na akwasiage my first 2 terms no and no there wasn't any assembly member chief executive no ne administration oma tenasia so Owia FM Owia TV ye bre omo ye friend konya 30 meanwhile no Owia for here console any be a microphone. It almost say development and reflect it because administratively no who the needs of Nipa na electoral area no to be an shifty goes and a whole lot of experts a troya a change in brana it is somewhere 1980 87 they ban on approving them say implementation by somewhere 1991 they ban. To be as 1991, 92 assembly members, no, almost call 5 years or 6 years or so. Because I'm running by, you know, now I was saying more to us, no more, and she and also representative authority in the say, Moi, muni nipa, Mufi say, where the Oba, wait me, I represent him, Aje Mokota, levy near here, Mutu and the Aiden, Abba. Na ni nyina oman ni nyina na besi say ekokokoko ba de bia na chief executive no is being controlled by the central government. Enti representative authority na de ba na yen ayi enipa no wa hwe a oman tokwasi de bia yen yesi epe osibia joma ma se menye di meanwhile the district no yen na yen crofo ayi aye ba no enye di ho asem ne ye de ye ka yen yesi ne manfo se. But it's answer president na appointee no president na didn't buy anything na oni asemka. Na a conflict between the representative and then the appointees. Now but and fortunately for us, no say ye be in elections. It is ye elected the chief executive. Ye elected assembly members there. Chief executive no call elections no. All call campaign. I want your catcher and growth. Me ba me say me jiska we me be say to ba I was said ye so ye. And on my ebe you know my P from Mr. Smart. Are you funny hapa a chief executive party for? I'm telling you.
Oh, I know the
Party funny had the chief executive.
Say yet me to a bar.
Pressure.
Me say, Oba sorry, I'm not.
No, beat me sorry, Baby Didi.
Nipa go also obey
O dinner time because or ye MPP ni or ye NDC ni ye ni aba ni abodi.
Oh, they know they say. No, we all crown the daily bread, no. And no pay also obey you for no one farm manoa.
I am
Wako. And no count one some because of ni soon in a year or the war honor. You be pamo. And then your tenure of office is also not guaranteed. President bet me free land in Aba. No, I can't say I came out one DC where you were.
Send and say, oh, yeah, I mean, him say, what the ote. Yes, Omoko, Zuba, deputy minister. Yes, we meeting, see, deputy minister, and gas, Yanina was the modern called deputy. The modern Babana Bay Asamokumasi. Go if he's in the Juma, okay. Oh, I think, mind your Betty, it was alleged in my head, because now that we have taken level with him.
Can you imagine what Zuba is doing?
Immediately, no. On say.
We have taken level with him.
Yes.
For the first time, you see assembly members rallying
united behind their mayor.
You will chroma mayor be or buy a vote of no confidence. It was the order of the day.
When you bear 3 crowns and a what?
But
all
the assembly members
solid.
Yeah.
In the man of Kasomu mayors, no, that was going to say, are they disturbing Zuba?
But we're way to manage them.
Yeah,
and we've also understand the issue. We have also given him a room.
Oh, Zuba, solid guy.
So,
Solid Zuba.
say
of your boss.
yeah, titanius, yeah, PM need some old members. Yes, meetings. Deputy. Gas, oh, yeah, now I was why careful. As to why now, bet me they are replacing a winner.
Political decision pass a use by free bill. There's a political decision very serious, dangerous one.
Omanhene Yaw meeting pan. Yes, we are nana jo. I mean, him so much. Him say, in try is cross. Omanhene very careful.
I'm going deputy minister way.
We don't know. That is just a reshuffle, beba. But yeah, the fee say. Oman, we are okay with him.
Zuba is doing well.
Oman, I didn't cry near dangerous and say when the changes comes. It delay us.
Am I going to the all banner level?
And baby, I doing there. Yes, sir. More, yeah. Or no one's officer or person or con anymore. On the next election, or corporate minister. See, Yanin, you come. Yanin, on your ready not.
We know Rajaman and what you know.
Obisuna and agents or person in Kwayuani. What in the disaster basic because I am trim mass adianis.
Oh, Zuba.
Sana, unia, a mom bread parties new. And maybe Obuokrafi or officer no through. Oh, my. It is not easy. I'm telling you, it is not easy. Both parties, both parties. Oh, my. I says, be say, what for papa. It of says, baby, pimne. Oh, whom they be or catch them or see me count when your problem. Because men, ya assembly now. Come forces over conquer. I was his backbone. Me protecting you because me imagine say me ma will be use the party to rule me. Who party some upon munkufi system. And the mamine regional minister in problem no. Because director in our system, no regional minister have direct influence in any assembly. You can't direct any chief executive. We can direct the chief executive. But you, the minister, you can't direct him. But you coordinate, evaluate, and monitor. And you won't even my chance to be a minister. And I was a presiding member. And to Adebam say, but me free on them. Now there's be who's why ha. Dina was a on press or better. And Mr. Smile, who they are a survey as to chief executive so any currently they are facing a lot of problem from the party men. Into this elections bar ebeboapa nipa ne be hu say me revenue amage no ekwan amefa so am development funds eba ekwan because of that no most of the assemblies no revenue amonye because baby o kwaje kra say party party A party D no oba na me ma come elections na me be pesika e de aye kumasi ya abi na be party A party D that be magic etubon them smart district assemblies no internal generation fund the backbone of every assembly no and now assembly be anyhow obi a train common fund or train grant or train way it me feel say way ba ebema amanfo focus on all this your friend say internal generation fund am na kona oman eba eno de ekwan bia so ena na me nu ka no ho ne nye trench appointment na moye ene ye say mu nchenyi appointment ni man elections and to say bia on person mu generalizing different but oman me dey starting no nanka election ba me support partisan ne kakra de ma prof me support partisan elections and still conform say oko assembly election na nipa ne nya popular pa me say this year me ba ahunjumu no ene ma ba ne san dey erase amanfo nkoto aba no eti amanfo nto na about 15,000 voters electoral area na assembly member be the 300 ne ba assembly or the 400 reflection is sharp eti na me hu ni say party for ni bam dia o meto aba no ba ni omo be ya no so ye say chief executive dia no koya aba the whole district no enti ebi ono so ni nkrofo a ofia but Mr. Smart anu na mumiem preachy oman say anhwe ne anyi sa team so amfrim ehu because ya beto any assembly members die nyina da kwa na sa wo kwoto ne da ko dia one we chief executive no so ko team up with some assembly members ebeba ebe wie no oman na ye chief executive opoma ne leading the campaign me assembly man my president minua Sule ena onu na secretary onu so abeye we Mr. Enti assembly na ekosi onu abusuafo na asa akotena
ani assembly
want say omianya very careful empe clause be to protect it so that enkoye family and friends.
Thank you very much.
Well,
Prof, I mean,
with a quick one.
Commercial break.
History na ye war on the first time one, another more time no person we introduce we no. Na bipartisan. For me, common ye come or parliament ho until General Mosquito Bura Parliament.
Ura hon ma de chiana sense.
Mintias am voice so my
Mosquito the obo. Hey, Ura hon ma de chiana bibia.
And cry yet man come here quite a dead episode Ghana for the first time we are almost going to go through this. Yes, General Chamber de Moa. Come on in your answer. Ain't no, it is still.
If you ask one,
bad habit.
Every
day, Parliament, yes, MPC has so mano. Let us not forget that. And yes, Anka Winker, and Sunka, Gona, Kaya Danka, and Sunka, Katem. We cried and Kanenka in Yaman, Penibia, so on Cosign, with the Anaka Parliament House. And they should think through, and there were very strong majority near Yeno. Omufo say muye de ma ebeye yi that time no de na parliament anyi antum ene say free cabinet ba na parliament ye ni umbe bia no gituma whatever form it is ye be comment on but na medwin ni say NDC majority parliament no feel say omo majority ntum de be bibia omunye very careful they should go for the best interest of the country and yes and then also so one numbers into the baby be favor NDC. When the tables turn, you will suffer. And I have seen this. You mean who sir? Memoni say free cabinet ako parliament. And the first thing about me team say any General Mosquito need disagreement with the first issue no, and they opportunity to support it in a way that of you say enumumbe boa. But all yes say all ye ni enumumbe boa no. Only the general interest ho kane many problem if umbe shemra ema super majority ajatum na fe we be reality no na akoma NDC for candidates nim kwa na ewi ni nyina eno ye ne omanye careful as amra kro no a beto da bi no na ma MPP for nkwa so akwa wini na ma the general core reason ti a potin aye de ye no na afrim because and then I was super majority and rebi 9 MPP for Nzukita 169 and also na super majority and they were enough super majority mesre say ni nyina mu no munya no win-win for all of them say the be as NDC opposition na obenya some of their people and I say omu hu nipa fo bi so be DC so be a say opposition try ya wa hwe na sources of funding nyina dry out na obi ani sika wo party ni mu a constituency ni be sofa into some strongholds of the MPP no whatever it is unim say MPP ni be wi ni MDC no ma mo nkoye mra bi be deny ono na deny ni na ho chena bi e be deny voter region ni bi nso a anka e bi anka aha party ni wo opposition NDC wo opposition nko mo nso betimi aye strong dia boa party no I think say when you go to that point na general who say anhwa na mra ne pass a MPP for ko abesa chinchin mo nsa ma o ma wi ni nyina no ko stop e enewa bay onso feel say power na be do nsem to so ko bibi aka hu so ochena esesa pe you will be at the other side of the law the same way you wanted to avoid at the
prof na satam no or a chairman and secretary
no as general secretary
no secretary
satam no secretary
yes
party oji boss wacho
papa hey general wuramu na nanim a o say den eti me I suspect say ne imagine they say
it was an election strategy. Say
yes.
Your microphone pass ya do a big gain on the do don't allow it.
Is it good?
2. Some microphone no more prayer. Komo ji atum no. I na address ni muntaka.
Honey.
And you
oh, I know you.
Sana okota wa.
Yeah.
Also catch them say game and MPP for bono. So no mo bono pass no man mo buga. On be show.
Yeah.
Eti how na do any you know defenders no obuga nenye
enye
agoja
atu
force
momra
monko bobuga
Alhaji Grusa obo position be also Alhaji bond dem me ya de pa metimi bo 6 wo de me to 11 so me ya de metimi abo 8 metimi Alhaji say 6 7 8 9 11 munyina mu bi
ko boni
I feel say and then no they feel they have the majority, everything is fine. The idea is good. Yeah. And you'll be and say is the true definition of decentralization. But if for political suspicion, you know, baby, I never can quite near for saying, "Yeah, 2020, first, 2018, more baby." Yeah, for saying, "Yeah, no." Politics in tea because penny marking so I'm crying in a journey free them on no. I am getting the feeling say there is a certain now comfortability, majority is there, here be a bit me pass it. Mini problem. Once the concept of decentralization is not disturbed, I don't have a problem. Now is a caution I'm throwing say we are saying today you are there, tomorrow you are here. Sahanete. Until you be now we phones are no phones or chinabina table no kotenia and mrakona wa no na air coach. Let's fairness be the order of the day, the general good. They should go for the deontological school of thought. So your focus should be on the general good and not selfish good and I say be pericria adi. For me, I've always been for the first one I'm here for the election of the MMDCs. Yeah. I don't even mind whether it's going to be non-partisan or partisan. Sebi local level elections here. Opoma Mbeja to say yes, say non-partisan, so no who be poster. Who poster now to say,
oh my baby, I will print it. Now my green, black, any Ibama. It's possible so be loose.
Yes.
Now area also I will poster print it. Now blue, red, white woman. It's possible so be loose.
Poster make it.
And no
until we know they do their own things like that. But I don't really mind so because the partisan or non-partisan. After all, say a partisan crowd will be to be contested as independent. About independent candidates been so winning. A+ was an independent. Local level nedia. Oh yeah, local level nedia. Obama betting me independent, and so he will pull a serious surprise if not win. It's no a wada areas no be added done in Crawford. It goes beyond party at that level.
Okay.
Eti mesre. Munye ni ye me. I'm all for it. I don't have any serious comment over it unless the law comes. Then I will know what to say. But and that appears very comfortable for General and the NDC. And they should use it, but they should be careful. The posterity and our future no. And now we are now in favor now. China could the other side. Ube kem. Walk on now and then you know China who came. Then somebody na say man one. We can go for the general good.
I was here for your Daniel Wambasisia. I dread in Krato.
Adia baako a ɛyɛ wɔ wiase ɛne sɛ wopɛ sika atere w'adwuma mu anaasɛ wo nneɛma bɛgu pot na wonnya sika mfa nkɔ yie na adane w'adwendwen ɛno nti na wɔ sɛ wonnya sika korabea a ɔbɛboa ma w'adwuma no atu mpɔn Dwabin Bank PLC ɛne w'ani da soɔ yɛn asampa loan ɛwɔ hɔ ma wɔn a wɔpɛ besia import wɔn nneɛma anaa wotɔn auto part wotontɔn cars nneɛma ahodoɔ bia ɛma a motɔn ntoma anaa ntadeɛ saa akwanya yi wɔ hɔ ma obi bia sɛ wobɛbɛ Dwabin Bank na oni abɛhwehwɛ nkɔmɔ na yɛn asampa loan ne deɛ yɛnyi collateral yɛnyi commitment fee deɛ wohia yɛ application letter yɛbɛgyina so dana ɛde wo loan ama wɔ interest rate ne ekitiwa bi ɔbaapa loan scheme ɛwɔ hɔ ma emergency a maka mo ho abɔ mu sɛ ekuo na mo yɛ recognized institutions na mo pɛ sɛ mo adwuma ɛnyini kɔsoro ɛno ne qualify mo ma mo tum bɛgye loan na mekae wo sɛ interest rate ne ekitiwa bi yɛwɔ savings account current account microfinance shares susu dachinti investment group loan fixed deposit ɛne deɛ keka ho Dwabin Bank PLC yɛn head office wɔ Asante Dwabin yɛn other branches ni bi so ɛwɔ Ejoso Roman Hill Adesheman Pankrono Magazine Road Abuaso Fumesa Onye Sipetimpom Bonre Dwabin ɛne yɛn ni officer yɛbie no Atonsu Market a ɛbɛn Kumasi High School Junction frɛ 0271 40 9340 Anna 0544 74 5856.
Hi.
Shallow.
Thank you. So this is the chocolate coffee boba from Levy Stop. They have a variety of food that you can get over here. They have ice cream, they have waffle. And yeah, that's the menu over there. Different types of cocktails and stuff. So if you're trying to locate them, they are inside Asokwa in Kumasi. I just got my chocolate coffee boba. I invite you guys to come and get yours. Whatever it is that you want, just place an order and they're going to sort you out. Until then, I'm out.
Ofashe se bra ma bre ekuku sika twitwi die e dia base yem famo me dance me baya 1 year ne dan so apa wo mu twa picture bre me hu fa mani adwo me behu ya ofa e dan nyina so afedi
wenum omdi sivu mu omdi gusu enche na fedi ye di be gusu a hu se efe but within 1 year no afedi but DBS die no e European standard omdi gusu a ya fe bo me bo me die so be 10 years but the hu a e be ka se bo so nura na so pe quality chance power dance so dia Ghana there you can't go away from DBS million contractors am see the any architect please beware of cheap and fake products
Oh, hello.
Welcome to DBS.
Thank you, sir.
Epacho, ye Colourlink Plus. Ye debo down so empany bi no.
The Colourlink Plus material no, a material what GDA kese wo muntina ye ma 20 years warranty against fade. A European standard enye yanom de ye ni bi. Ye sanso was steel trusses and we computer generated. All the board dance wa afibo. Quality roofing there, enye by chance, by choice.
The choice is the chance.
Fanco Enterprise.
What's the area? Bloody Besham no energy with debiality. Many Miami ya. And a macro chair madame for me baby. What got to new messias in the fiancé say? Chess won't see me for more. So open China door, Turkey door, jacuzzi, shower booth, cabinet basin, water closet, 4-in-1 showers. A your Fanco Enterprise. So open papa, now open if and your Fanco Enterprise. Who do you say mobile catch us a plumber papa bia? A Tony Niama our Fanco Enterprise. Yenim Ghana for bottom, into the Bona to Yama, Wobenya Fanco Enterprise, our Fanco Plaza Dining, Profit, Doom, Ayupa TV at Chihuahua, or monitoring Sack Electronics and a dish anymore. Fanco Enterprise in your man or the year of fear, or be Rawa was so wow. BBN friend
0548732715 and 0551011770. Obetumi software was 0556641636.
Fanco Enterprise.
We are there any IRSA. So what the other peptic, gastric, duodenal ulcer, acid reflux, GERD, and H. pylori. Dimpa Natural Health Clinic. Yena ya specialized ewo yefuyade ehwemo. Enuntina yenya abasubode as the best center for the treatment of stomach ulcer cases. Yewo a variety of products, both foreign and local herbs. Se oyefuyade no ama oyem ne tutu, ana obu ano, ana ama okoko na eyire tan. Ama utia we ya den obi o ha ne de no asi nachi. To say the will be a accident and as a BB Koso and all chronic cases. Dimpa Natural Health Clinic. You will acid the food. By numbers no 0245 118434 and 0246 744 744. Dimpa Natural Health Clinic.
Stomach ulcer, last stop.
Hey, pay right borehole drilling.
Hey, a Japan reject for Abama and show some ye dewa. Pay reject a daromanti, if ye be a money shoe, ain't so young crankre, a jumaku, in swan sorry, Namope and should did you may be a dear. Make out for pay reject the amount, any pay reject, Wama quadari our boho drilling, water purification, any bibiada a fat in shoe, Natie, pay reject in Kwane boho drilling company, Wotu Somawa. Was super a brano, a babesha sending sonity, and Sayo, one must answer the Shishasu Kokra, a Gunoswa, Yede Babe Bow, a Mosika Sempiano Alcoye. Hey, won't pay way now per day. With them, call them now. Flying, I was 0240 217253 0240 217253. Pay right GH, since so young Quadia, any a Maunkwa.
Share our last issue has to do with GPRTU and GRTC. Eddie Carter Babontin said, Asuma Beto Abontin, a cool backo, a year true commercial for say or more increasing first by 20%. No, almost say a fake. We should ignore it because I won't take a decision. But I know so I quite to say. Omamba bontin so money beniphobia share enti ukona so ukwa for car no be see 20% and penny mamintio in the next 3 minutes then wrap here.
Omanhene we want to say it is high time as a country no say be pello be regulating the transport sector especially trotro ne main ones are more intercities in Inano. It is high time say irregularity because we will say immediately there's increase in fuel prices. It has direct impact on our transport fares. It is high time say regulator. Now if Kukuni they should put under one umbrella. Now a designing the appropriate formula to go by it. Because they say, that truth, the one within yet one because 20%. Will be when the member to that group in Ukraine. Charge because this is an increase in revenue. And the bottom scanner bed also. It is one more same when you will be to my Maya. With natural instinct, mate and as a trotting driver, it's likely to increase it. And to me, the best way, the government must take this issue very seriously. A man must say, anybody at all can give any price. Because one thing they say, fruit trot runner, I thought that they no right on it, say, we are GPRT with the and I say truth and I say concern and I say it just there and open accounts who are just sitting in of them. And I can say, how are you going to say you are not going to pay? Open table or baby. I feel no trotro ebeye mediation into quality for.
I want you to be very
chaotic. Very chaotic. If they could have a way to get the police now regulate and for the meantime bring certain things to order and sometime back I said the regional minister now more especially during the high demand peak period
rush hours
and I say some short journeys so free take Buakwasa and I say G anima see Buakwasa don't know so do so for liar or cosu for liar could do so for liar I say or Thanos into our they were doing something about it. Nim say omugo so and they say na and I say sometimes who complain say during rush hours traffic. So if there could be another way to say be a 10 cities rush hour and 11 cities a month because of traffic means we use more fuel than the normal circumstance we use. Nina is how we put them together and then no more doing common now how to regulate it.
Okay. But I say Obo
my say your transport fares issue your GPRT station friends executives in a phone in our account. Now meaning first on the first na assembly near transport commission.
That's right.
The amount of commission there, amount of authority to take certain decisions. Authorities. And amendment be change transport committee. It's a committee just a process to the General Assembly a whole lot. But all the same, say percentage in the bar. I was saying committee ne transport owners especially JPR2 redeem money one tenacity. Then you strike it the 20% near who say and from her to her 20% bay from her to her 20% bay. Nanka the normal public make information at the now later about for ratification na assembly na but here is the case my own ube na wonye we na wa for na dey start omonene issue say ha adwen pa e na omono so issue no dey ha adwen no so no chese egbe hu ne ntokwa start yesi ono tin na nadwo no oni station to oni ne driver na take a decision and the call very serious o might say baby amini Suleiman and dey no and your money ba say ya me ya na me practical and the theory ni I compare drivers no so ya planning heading o ma me wo me wo sprinters yo esifisi ya nti issue ba say na nyo ma ba me the tribe na mare ti say you can prices no say bit me agina pa no is that smart yeah for car no so kan ko yeah for car na no price na ba ojina obi gina ho say yes price ni no na obi atwa ayede afo opentem this onya na otimi fokọ a oman o be da ma price na gina because oba won fo obi be den ebefo
onko obi be ko
eno ye one critical pointer ha adwen mo muntimi enye 2 cars akese na omutimi fa nipa dodo a omo no betimi a sustain price no ye manfo ne foka ne mpe
because ogina ho check
yes iti car ni duru ho na ye kese etwam kra na ye kese a wonfo keto adi akira no ayeden enketo an so ye 3 seat 4 seat no omo na eye waafo na omo ye sade nti ano so another factor wo no iti ebobe oman 334 na kese na etimi fa nipa dodo no magyae omapon because onya bi mfa o hye ne patru no mo so nti eba so so fa wa nsi run about wasi santas no ayisi on the other hand say omo charge 10 cedis anwumre ne no enye easy oman ti so obi alodu kotrede practical na me show no ubetimi adim from santas waso sa umpie beauty queen ho a wonko no e wonko abetimi twa 48 to 1 hour. I'm telling you. Owas hono
from Owas to beauty queen.
Oh yeah.
Wo dey from nyinam no.
Wo dey be kwa nyinam no. Wo pie a prejunction hono ade kono ne mu ada.
Wo pona no na traffic na chase.
Wo fro Owas na enko.
Station na wo hono.
Yes.
Nanti adana police for so nko yi station
yes.
Yes.
Enti ye maintain omo prices
no. Because they are not supposed to be there.
Yes we were duty say was nyoma bu ayi na nipa no because all lodu na dem no obeko straighter ade na was okoje 10 cedis no but I'm telling you who betimi adim baby ti say ahonjo yankrofo edie say oba frimvi anwumre na go slow na iden
I think I junction
yeah
and no so chance ye wo ahonjo dwom ho
na de wokọ
obedi so sa
ahonjo no be start wo melkom
melkom
it won tra wa atinga udru bonsuo mu na wasa di so
no asa akodi so a de
Africa so enti just imagine such person who we now onye 4 cities no kwa kan keto an onye du bonzo o se mesiwa ba kese na on the office e metimi ayeden adima kono so so wonfo. And my case na down heading.
Okay.
A share responsibility. So was ye nyina ye nya role to play. Na ye hwema sa ade no contest ade.
Prof.
Oh, me de say transport operators nankasa aba abonten. Abeka say we bia what say ya to ka mu 20% bia no. Enye no kre. Mo me mbontungu. Sa communication ne ba ebema wonu mo mbeka kofoka no so say mate yes e obeka. Say pacho ya kase yento atinjwa die bia mti yentu mu no bema metifo no so omu brabon ne bia mpeso mbo no so mbejai because yentu mu dia yentu mu na members nso amofoka nso aya amunya sa problem no aya am report kuma sa de minim se meyo etu sa na mo no a minim se onjai etu ha but they will act based on complaints are omanfo nde beba no nti assembly ni dia ready so mbebo especially kuma I can speak to Kumasi has say because of Niamehu. But the first thing the Palma Minister Transport Operators Nankasaba. Okay, yeah, cost of living report analysis no has say.
Yeah, very powerful.
Na to your dear any electricity in Kania Bo. And na fe mi jina montina make say internet ne call credit ho yi. And na kunipa wo kroma. And na so man mu ha. And na me kasa abre ne say the transport ministry and transport unions no omuna so de kase pa ye de beto omoso because emra sa time no na ye gina cabinet akọ emergency meeting a omo hwe atete fuel no so anaso mu so ya sene na ye nyina enim say that is the essence of the cabinet meeting finance minister de beto just mu so as 70% since am near na be omu de sa bre no an ye to ka move from a 90 cedi to 140 cedi
okay
Accra to Kumasi. What kind of arrangement is that?
So no na ma we mu so ko mu de bufu beto mu de.
Yes.
Because VIP have to more.
Yes.
Omu be church omu se mu so omu we ntina. The people were calling on the minister to stop them.
Absolutely.
but he didn't do it.
Minister anye transport unions no minim so mu de mu nhye transport union bi ase aba transport unions operators in penifo na kasa so anye enti ye betena ma mu ma ahyentuade mu bu ono sabio ne beba obi atim bi at any time bi na obeka na. And I think the stakeholders also mu boy pa no one ASR transport unions yankasa and na afi the minister if the minister ho ne ba ye and anka transport owners yi so counter ya anka senka de okrum media me feel say free transport operators yi ho na aba na free ho no maba minister fa ne de meto so the two of them must always be seen working together na ma man for no ye ho entoyin that area is a very difficult area a driving cost of living pa. Let's take it serious.
All right. Professor Smart Sapon and Amoteni Kanope, a senior research fellow, Kumasi Technical University. Suleiman and Amoteni Kano, Suleiman Seidu, General Secretary, People's National Party. And then the Evergreen Opoman, Abraham Wadi, former presiding member KMA, and now Subin Sop Metro Chairman.
And incoming mayor if the bill
incoming mayor if the bill is passed.
I don't know.
Okay, Abuja for Echina Nyame Yaduma will be coming your way with the maiden edition of Kawasem. So what is a way bar? No one will say Ebrenaso.
No name departure Sam Kawasem. We know name departure Sam Kawasem. But the more for me Puaten Kawasem. Central announcer when Kawasem. No name departure Sam Kawasem. We know name departure Sam Kawasem. But the more for me Puaten Kawasem. Central announcer when Kawasem.
Idea or mini Grace Regina Hana say. Many manage now. Etiachra, the Jumadia up to the Kawasem Eba. Na, you be call all the 16 regions. Now, you give it the opportunity to share your opinion or comment on issues pertaining to this nation. Etiachra, meet me by exactly 8 o'clock there near the Kawasem Jumadia no Asha. So, I beg your former translate this possibly be able to name Actually, there are no panel seats here. It's you and I. Or it's me and you. Bro, it's you and I, me and you. We, you better see now. Bia, your ball region, din now, fre. Eti, Mumfa lines, no crying, muso. Na, ubu, I want you to honor. Mona just say, Uncle prepare the phone. Numbers, me and I, ye debe dijumano. 0207 103 217. And 0207 103 204. And one is a what trato. It's a Casa Ashanti region. Now fre. One region. Now fre. You can say you call Western, Rahafu, Greater Accra, Eastern, Votauti. No, Bia, Chena Jones are near Queen. Ya Grace and now, Obuakra. Or such as why Yagu Hokra, Redia, Watching what the Abba. Echina, a Kawasem, maiden edition. On this note, I say thank you for staying with us. Have a wonderful day and stay blessed.